When y'all hear that, you already know the watch party. And today's stream is brought to you by BetUS. And at BetUS, you can receive 125% on your next two deposits up to $2,000 with the promo code U2 150. All right. And also, I want to let y'all know that they got something going on. They got a couple of campaigns where you can claim 200% on sign-up bonus with BetUS.com Casino. So they got something going on with their casino app. Also, they got some crypto going up where they go give you up to 250% on a crypto sign-up bonus. So they being real generous, man. It started with 150%. Now they talking about 200%. Now they talking about 250%. They're giving.
Sometimes Christmas come early. Sometimes it come late. But it got to come, dog.
It got to come, big dog. So first of all, how you feeling since we getting ready to scout these games? We getting ready to scout the enemy. How you feeling now?
Man, how I'm feeling is how you was feeling earlier this week, dog.
Uh-oh.
The return of the run game, dog.
Yeah. It is the return of the run game. And then the funny thing is this, Amp, when we talking about the return of the run game. I said today on Twitter, I want to get your thoughts on this. Mm-hmm. Passing game is coming back, though. It's coming back. So for everybody who felt like it's a passing league, you go see your passing league again. You know why?
Because it's a circle.
Yeah, it's a circle. So let me see if you could think this through like I think I did. Why do you think it's gonna come back?
Once defenses start adjusting, then you'll have to counter their counter.
Right. That's it.
All you do, bro, we playing chess, dog, not checkers, bro.
That's right.
Everybody just slow catching up, dog.
That's what it is. You said it perfect, bro. You said it perfect. So what do you think the first thing that the league is gonna probably adjust to? What do you think the first adjustment gonna be?
Penalties.
I think it's gonna be linebackers. I think I think it's gonna go from being those leaner linebackers. I think the draft and free agents, it's gonna be a resurgence, in my opinion, out of your downhill traditional linebackers.
And that's why I said, even though as much as I like the brother, I still want me a damn Mike.
Yeah. Right.
As much as I like Leah Fowl and as much as I like Overshown, I need me a big boy Mike, dog.
Yeah.
Not quite Ray Lewis, but I need some more beef, you know?
Yeah. Well, man. So, anyway, that's exactly why I'm certain that the passing game is coming back. It's gonna be here. It might take about 2 or 3 years, but it's coming. It's coming.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. All right, so I got the game on, man. We waiting for the kickoff.
Yes, sir.
What's your thoughts between these two opponents?
So Green Bay gonna have their hands full because of the fact that they don't have Watson. But you got Josh Jacobs. And if they lean on Josh Jacobs, we know Josh Jacobs can do some damage.
Yeah.
Saquon has had a wonderful year. The Eagles have had a wonderful regular season, but it means nothing if you come here and, pun intended, fumble, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I see Green Bay's offense will be on the field first. So we get to look at Philly's defense, that D-line, those rookie corners. It's the big stage now. It's when to go home. So, hey, somebody got to step up. We saw some young players step up in the first few games, even with Buffalo. I mean, some guys who pretty much are unheard of make plays for their squad. And you know, damn sports, dog, you know, we always making plays.
Yeah.
Ooh, they hitting.
I also put something out there, trying to throw some game out there on potentially running game stuff.
Mm.
As a betting man, this is the type of game that I would bet on the running, just because of the conditions.
Yep.
And the time.
I saw that. Yep. I put one out there too, and I said, man, real talk. Oh my God, them boys done got the first turnover of the game. Or did they? You get it?
I don't know. I'm waiting to see myself.
It came out. And
Joe Cook with the super chat.
Chin. Oh, off the muscle.
Yeah,
Let's
man.
go.
Joe Cook been showing love, bro. Joe Cook, I greatly appreciate you. We got Lou in the building too. My boy Blackwell in the building.
Lou.
That boy Blackwell been checking on me, man. That's a good dude, bro. He been I've been needing him, bro.
I need to hit him back.
Yeah, I've been my boy with the super chat said, let's be objective. Moving forward, let's not fight. No more running back versus running back too. Thank you, Joe.
Well, y'all coming in the door cooking. See? I love our fans, bro.
Me too, bro. Me too. Yeah.
That's just good common sense. Like,
yeah.
We done turned into cannibals, dog. Like, we eat our own, bro.
But
it's like, man, how long we gonna keep playing this goofy game, man? Like,
see, they already trying to do it, bro. They already trying to do it between the new running back and Rico, and we ain't even drafted him yet.
Facts.
They already saying, they better not take away, like, they better not take away from Genty if Rico here. It's like, bro, just use both. Like, somebody jumped in. Thank you, Tyrone Church. Somebody jumped in my comments, was like, Deuce, you know, I ain't forgetting Genty because we need to go with Deuce. I'm like, just use both. Cheerful both. Hopeful both. Who got the ball?
It's still under booth review.
Yeah. And then Tyrone Church say Cooper versus Lamb. Parsons versus D-Loud. Dog, that's what we do. That's exactly what we do.
It's low-key about to be Schultz versus Ferguson too. I mean, not Schultz.
Schoon. It should be though. It should.
Yeah.
If I'm being messy, bro, just let me know. If we being honest, I just think it is, bro. Yeah.
Oh shoot. Philly got the ball with great position. They gave it to him. To me, I thought the Green Bay guy recovered it at the bottom of the pile. But he must be fought for it. He had to snatch that one. So they starting on the 28.
So one of the things we looking for in this game is obviously we not just having a watch party because we don't support either team. We hate both.
Hell no.
It's about looking to say, okay, we've watched us. Now let's watch people we go probably play or we go play next year. Most and definitely. Then look at the styles. Let's look at how they running the ball. Let's see if they're in balance. So we go through that same stuff. We go ask, about the balance on both teams, and we go compare. Then we go talk about Dallas in relation. So we're not supporting either team. I just want to be clear on that.
Hey, let's go ahead and put the disclaimer like you did. Views expressed on this show do not hold weight to our Cowboys fandom. Disclaimer. And if you come in late talking that noise, that's your fault. But we have put it out there. This is purely scouting. Now, something else to take a note of, boss. The last time that brother there, Jalen Hurts, played a complete NFL game was December 15th. Because remember, after that, the Washington game, he only threw 4 passes. He had a concussion and he was gone. And he obviously sat out the last game of the season. So he might be a little cold. Oh, well, I might have spoke too soon.
Oh, for real? Yeah. See, you ahead of me.
He couldn't miss that, though.
Let me see.
Great God. Damn. So Green Bay got the ball first and didn't get the ball first. And Philly's going to get the ball to start the second half.
He had all day too.
All day. Bro, when you got arguably the best line in football, that's the things you can do. Yeah. And see, unfortunately, that's why early on in the season, a lot of the passing concepts and routes Mike McCarthy felt weren't at his disposal because they didn't trust the offensive line.
Right. And my boss say, I need the Eagles and Commanders to lose. It ain't looking too good for those Packers right now.
Nah. I mean, literally came out and hit them in the mouth.
Yeah.
Literally. Hell of a way to start the game. Something else to be noted too, and this is part of that goofy, goofy sports science, if you will, that leans to the stat nerds. But the home team so far in the playoffs is 3-0.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't want people to take that and run with it saying, "Well, we got to get a home game like they were last year," because we saw where that got us. But the more important stat is that those home teams in each of those 3 games clearly outran their opponent by a large margin.
Right.
Wow.
Yep. I will say this though, man. On paper, Philly should be favored.
Yeah.
Almost to win it all. Almost,
yeah.
Almost to win it all. Mainly because, in my opinion, they got 2 number ones, right? They got the best offensive line in football.
Yep.
They got the best running back in football.
Yeah.
So if you somebody that believe in running the ball, how can you look at Philly and say they shouldn't be favored on paper? Now the thing about Philly though, they wasn't playing good to me at the end.
They started to fizzle a little bit.
To me.
Yeah.
Like how they melted against Washington. I don't think they played us good. Yeah.
No,
this is what I hate about Philly though. I'm giving them credit, then they say put some respect on our name.
What did you think we were just doing, dog?
I just said that y'all should, on paper, y'all should be favored to win it all. They be offended for nothing. They be coming in like, we not like y'all. We not gonna hate on y'all for nothing, bro. Like,
right. I even text a Philly fan today, my family's mail group text, and I said, this is exactly what I texted them this first, and then I tweeted it, and I said, I'm about to be 3 for 3. Teams who have outrun the other so far, the ones who have won so far. This will be true in the next game. And honestly, as much as I hate Philly, if they run the way that they have all year, they will win today.
Yeah. Yeah.
But see, boss, there's a thin line between putting some respect on it and brown nosing. And what Boss Cowboy won't do, what I won't do, I know what Coach won't do even when he gets here. We ain't kissing no ass, dog.
Oh, he said he wasn't talking to us. He might have been talking about somebody in the chat. That happened.
Okay. My bad.
I thought you was. But it's still true. A lot of people feel it do be having that little brother complex. That's true, bro. That's true.
They do.
They true. That's true.
Brad
but if you
Allen.
came in and you chilling and you watching the game with us, bro, I ain't got no problem with that.
Time to turn the page. Yeah.
So let's see what Green Bay talking about, bro. I'm gonna know pretty early what Green Bay talking about. Yeah, and this is so true. Boy, what Thomas said, they don't give Cowboys credit, but expect us to give them credit. That's true.
Always.
That's true. That's true.
Hey, something else to be said too about this game. Green Bay. Ain't no more sneaking up on nobody, dog.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ain't no. You got one, but you ain't sneaking up on nobody else.
Yeah, people know who you are, dog.
Facts.
So I'm finna see what Green Bay talking about. This first drive gonna tell me a lot. Yeah, and it's one thing about Philly, except for that Washington game. Somebody say Love is overrated. Is Love overrated, bro? Because I don't even hear people praising him like that.
They don't.
He almost got picked.
Yep. You better put that ball on the ground if he know what I know.
Yeah.
If he know what we know. And ease him into the game, man. You done had a
I know
event happen the first play.
Yeah.
Ease that boy into the game.
Yeah.
What did you go get Josh Jacobs for, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man.
before it get too much out of reach. And then you be sounding like Mike McCarthy. Which, by the way, so, boss, I don't know if you heard it, and I don't know if the fans have, but Mike Vrabel has been named the Patriots head coach.
Oh, wow. I didn't know.
Off the market. Slow feet don't eat. Jerry.
Yep.
Jerry.
Yep. So, and I was talking about that, Amp. It's like, what do you do? What do you do when some of your coaches start going off the market? You know,
if they have no intentions of bringing Mike back and they just want to make things difficult for him and try to attempt to do him like they've done players and coaches who have left the Cowboys in the past, and you just trying to string them along and let everybody get snatched up and then decide at the last minute you want to release them. See, sometimes you can be trying to hurt somebody so much that you end up hurting yourself.
Yeah.
I'm talking to myself here on a personal level. But but yeah, you trying so bad to muddy him up. You here with me, dog? Okay, bro. That was the sermon at church today.
God was talking to you.
Don't
boy.
let your feelings hold you hostage, bruh. Literally, when church was over with, and for you know how people be speaking and talking to each other, I was just sitting there stuck. Pastor wife came over to me. She said, "Baby, you all right?" She said, "You just got to digest it, huh? I know how it be sometimes after you."
Yeah.
Yeah, digest sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the goofy of Jerry and Steven. You trying so much because you so much in your feelings, or you might be upset with McCarthy about how things have gone, and you trying to hurt him that you could low-key end up hurting yourself in the process. So as Fantasia once said, if you don't want me, then don't talk to me. Go ahead and free yourself. Free him. If you don't want him, Jerry, Steven, go ahead and free him. And let's get to work on who we gonna get, because one of my candidates is already gone.
And see, since you brought up Mike McCarthy, we're on a commercial break. Let's talk about that.
Shit, there's another Mike. Super chat. Let's go.
You got two? Okay, it ain't coming yet.
Life's Crazy. The one that you put
Oh,
on
I got
the
Life Crazy. Okay, I got Life. I'm gonna talk about that too. I want to first talk about this Mike McCarthy thing. In my opinion, now, Mike McCarthy is obviously coming back to Dallas, but what Jerry is doing is Jerry is showing what's really running the Cowboys. It's that money. To me, it shows you how powerful publicity is. Like for them to even say they haven't really talked, that came out this week. Do you believe that, bro?
Bro, ain't no way in hell.
Right.
Dog.
Ain't no way, bro.
Or maybe they didn't talk, but I think, bro, you done reached out to them, dog.
Man, exactly.
And especially you talking about the fact that you ain't talk, but you denied the man's opportunity to talk to somebody else.
Of course,
Hey,
y'all
cut
talk.
it out.
Right.
Cut it out. Maybe they didn't talk to Mike directly about coming back. Maybe they didn't have that talk with him, but I'm sure his representation did.
Exactly.
So he might be telling the truth technically, but to say that nothing is occurring,
Yeah.
quit being goofy, bro.
It just ain't no way. It's
And
just
it's got a smell to it too, bro. On top of the point that you brought out, to me, it screams flex. To me, it screams power. Because ultimately, that's what they want, bro. That's why you got Jimmy out of here. Because
right.
you wanted to do things your way. You wanted the power. You wanted the credit. And so now you handling another head coach, and he's at your mercy right now.
Right.
And so as long as you can, you're going to make him squirm.
Right.
Low-key reminds me of the management that I'm dealing with right now. In case y'all hadn't figured it out yet, Boss Amp is just a little bit salty, you know?
I'm salty too. I just ain't talked about what I'm salty about. I'm salty right now, boy.
Yeah, he ain't. Has that cleared up yet, bro?
Nah, it's something new.
Oh, God, okay. Damn.
I'm getting hated on. I got hit with a little $1,000 surprise, right?
Wow.
And then a cousin of my ex-wife hating on me. But then I say, but I support him with his podcast. I'm like, I don't want your support, boy. And then I always say this: what type of people say they support you, but never say nothing in the chat? That ain't support. You a ghost watcher.
You're a ghost watcher.
Get your ass up.
It's a lot of them.
Ain't nobody support that don't tell you they watching you. You ain't a supporter. You nosy ass motherfucker. Anyway, so let me go back to So I'm hot about that.
I know.
I'm hot about that.
I know.
I don't like you making it hard for me. You know what I'm saying?
Life by itself is hard enough. Like for real. So for that just tells me what you don't have going on in your life that you worried about me that much.
Let me get back to football, man. That's my personal opinion. Somebody say, boss, I agree with you. No, I agree with Jay Tuck. Mike Tomlin for head coach. What's your thoughts on that, bro?
Man, I watched that game last night, and I kind of, even looking at the college Notre Dame game and looking at their head coach and seeing the way he brought the team out and, riling the guys up. He just, former players who are coaches, I love them because they bring a different type of swag to the game. What you see in Detroit right now, he has a type of swag that he brings to that organization. And honestly, that asset, that facet of his game, of his person, his persona, that's what I love, bro. And they were even talking about it on Fox after the game. You know what Jimmy Johnson, my coach, said? He said, I got one for you. How about just trade coaches? Tomlin's been there 18 years. McCarthy's been here 5. He said they both seem a little stale to me. He said McCarthy's from PA. You know what I'm saying? That'll put him back up there with his, people in his family. He may have a recharge, resurgent type moment to where, and Tomlin, hey, you've been there for a long time. Sometimes we all get a little comfortable. You may love your significant other, but sometimes you just get a little comfortable, get a little lazy. The things that you did to get her, you ain't doing no more. So maybe a change of scenery might be best for the two of them. That's what Jimmy Johnson was talking about post/pregame of this game here. But I would be open to it, bro.
Tomlin? Absolutely.
He's a coach.
Is he fired? Did they fire him?
He ain't fired, bro. He's only the 3rd head coach in their franchise history. He ain't fired. So
Tuck.
I think the reason why people are saying it is because they put a stat up toward the end of the game, and this is literally Pittsburgh's 6th consecutive playoff loss. So they'll have winning seasons. They'll get to the playoffs, and like us trying to get over that hump, they haven't been to in some time now. And so that's why people are starting to spitball that idea out there. But I'm cool with it. I've always admired him personally as a coach and as a man. Like,
one thing that they said about him, and he not fired. We just kind of having fun with this discussion. But let me ask a question. Is it fair, because I've heard this critique on him, that his offenses are stale?
bro, I ain't gonna lie. Looking at that game last night, real talk, like, I'm looking at Russell Wilson, I'm looking at Fields, and then I'm looking at the receivers. Najee Harris, to me, is a great complimentary back, but he ain't the back.
Right.
They need a back.
They need a back.
And then you got it. It kind of reminds me of us.
Yeah, they got one weapon, Pickens. Everybody else
Pickens
is. Oh, I'm so happy to have my buttons back. I missed them buttons, bro.
But they were so stale, bro. Where were you going with the ball last night?
Right. See, good point.
It reminded me of us.
Right. See,
find the weapon up, bro.
And see, my boy Tuck be cooking, man. See, Tuck, he said something else the other day I want to run by you. We just talking ball as we just watching the enemy. Are we giving Ben Johnson too much credit, bro? This what I mean. We say Philly got the best offensive line, but that could easily be Detroit, right?
Mm-hmm.
They got two good backs, a top 12 back. They got two of the best receivers, one of them a first rounder, maybe both. Then they had the number 1 overall pick at quarterback. Versus if you go look at what we got an offensive line that we're trying to grow up, CeeDee Lamb, and receiver by committee. Is it really Ben Johnson, or is he just weaponed up?
He weaponed the hell up, bro. And when you look at it, dog, we just a year removed from being the number 1 offense, dog.
Yes, right. Talk to him, man.
How can you not be successful without, bro? They fresh market got all of the premium ingredients. You can't get in there and muck that up in the kitchen,
right?
You really need not be in the league.
Yeah,
because you have what a lot of offensive coordinators would dream of having. See, that's it.
Laporta.
The offensive coordinator I want is the one who does like Pac said back in the day. Mama made miracles every Thanksgiving.
Hey, talk. Elf is in the zone.
You won't. See, if everything is already set for you and laid out, you know when you watch them cooking shows on TV, see, I got to sit up now.
Oh, he don't have to sit up.
See, when you look at those cooking shows and, you know, the chefs have all of the seasons already portioned out in the little clear glass little Pyrex bowls, you know what I'm saying? And all they got to do is take the little bowl and there you go. And just a little bit of this and just a little bit of that. And you have everything right there at your disposal. You better make a damn good meal. But the ones that I like is when most people walk into the kitchen and say, shit, man, we ain't got nothing to eat. My wife done did it plenty of times. Like, you want to order something out? 20 minutes later, Amp coming out with a goddamn gourmet menu. That is the offensive coordinator I want.
Man,
somebody who can take a little and turn it into a lot. Why? Because going back to the previous point, somebody said something about being active in free agency and actually getting these weapons. We know that Jones is going to be slow in that regard. Now, we may get a couple of guys in the draft, but it ain't enough draft to fill the holes that we got. So we need them to be active. And if they aren't, see, two things got to happen. You either can work with people or you have to work around people. Cowboys fans we got to come to the conclusion that we have to work around Jerry and Steven because they ain't going nowhere. So with that being said, if you know they ain't really going to go out and get them premium groceries, you need somebody who could throw something together with whatever it is that you got.
Yes, indeed, bro. You know. So now, B-Bird, He say Ben Johnson on that balance though. I still think that's a small bar. I'll be honest, I think that's a small bar. Being balanced in this era is what you're supposed to be.
Actually, put a bookmark right there, dog, because it's a thought that came to my mind last night that I want to pose to you and pose to the chat.
I'm listening.
When I looked at Baltimore last night, because what I did, as I do with the Cowboys game for all 3 games, and if you need me to send it to your boss, I will, so you can flash the screen. But Baltimore was not balanced last night.
Okay.
They were really lopsided.
Okay, talk to me. El, stop teasing.
It was almost 2-1, dog.
2-1 what?
Heavy on the run, bro.
Okay.
It worked.
Yeah.
So, and I said, we've been talking balance all year. Do you really need balance when you know your identity? Chat, I want to know. Y'all put it in there. You tell me. Because I was like, ooh, this will be a good one tomorrow.
And listen, y'all, we gonna open up these phones today. This ain't a Cowboy game, so y'all gonna have to call in. Y'all be tripping. See, when it's a Cowboy game, y'all ain't gonna call in during the game.
But I ain't looking, you ain't heard me go, ain't gonna be no smoke today, so don't get your hopes up on none of that. I might use a little to close it out, but during the game, nah, these ain't my people here,
Tyrone Church, my boy say, Amari Cooper's in the right price range for Dallas. I hope, bro.
I'm
Speak your mind, bro. Don't hold back, bro.
I'm kind of cool on him. I liked Amari when he was here, but at this point in time, like, he's so far removed, bro. And because he has been injury prone-ish, bro, I just want some fresh blood, dog. Okay. Some fresh young legs that can just run with my dog CD, man.
I'm gonna tell you why I'm open to it, at least open to it.
Now, I would be as part of the 3-tier or the 3-headed monster, yes. But as bona fide number 2, I don't want to put that much weight on it.
I would love him as the bona fide number 2. This is why Amari has always had to take on the CB1. Always. As a bona fide number 2, Amari would be going against Nichols and the number 2 corner consistently. And I will say Amari is not what he was. Like, I watch him. He not the Amari that he was with us. But, and let me tell you another reason I'd be open for it. Because it will make us in a draft truly be able to sit back and not have to panic over a weapon. We could really sit there and be like, because we do need corner. We need corner, bro.
Bro, the fact that Diggs might not be back this year, I'm hearing report for that. I'm like, damn, all year? So we might be without Diggs and Overshown for 25, bro? Like,
we need a corner, bro. And see, we ain't talking about that enough. That at 12. And see, let's also talk about this, because I was gonna do a show on this week. We might as well talk about it now. We all are talking about a weapon at 12 of some sort. Most of us have kind of settled. Right. We have settled into receiver or running back for 12, right?
Yeah. And Bland is a free agent coming up too. So, I mean, not Bland. Jordan Lewis.
Yeah, I'm telling. See, because
you're losing J. Lou. And Diggs might be out all year.
Yeah.
Bro, you're going to have to.
Yeah. And see, because it's a lot of people, they like, man, we need a weapon. We need a weapon. People always forget that free agency is before the draft. You can get a weapon that we respect enough to take that need out of our vocabulary. Do you want us talking need or want or best?
Best. Always best.
Right. Right. This game trash.
Boy, they about to run all over these boys.
Philly. Yeah.
Yeah.
It smell like Green Bay finna get up out of here, big dog. Just keeping it real.
Mm-hmm.
Just keeping it real. Yeah.
They don't look like they have that same fire as they did last year either. I'm not seeing it.
Nah, me either. Yeah. I also see a talent gap. Just a straight up talent gap.
Major.
Yeah. Yeah. You see Saquon hit that corner?
That's what made me say that. Shit.
Now, this is a good one right here. This debate go rage for a little while. If Abdul Carter's there, I'm taking him over Genty. Ooh, wee. Me?
Oh, hell no.
At least right now. And right now, that's what I'm saying. I might change my mind on that DA Lee. I might change my mind on that. But as of right now,
with the team
hell no.
With the team currently constructed as is, I can't get jiggy with that, bro. And the reason I say that, because you technically, outside of Deuce and Luke, he won't have any other running backs on the roster, correct? Sam, he's coming back.
Right.
You know, you still got
Nealon.
Marshawn Nealon.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We
Sam
even made
Williams.
Carl Lawson. See, Mike Zimmer is the type of chef that I was talking about and alluding to.
Right.
See, when you compare him to what Dan Quinn did in his last year, Dan Quinn had all the ingredients at his disposal. So it wasn't going to be hard for him to make the meal very appealing. But the product that Mike Zimmer got, especially after the injuries, not only did we come in the kitchen and like, ooh, it's a little bare in here. Then you took more ingredients away as the season went on. And what did we see him do? He got better and got better. It got better. And he made that meal a desirable one, a tasty one. He salvaged the meal. He saved Thanksgiving dinner.
And see, my boy, I would come back to that.
B-Bird, that's my point.
He say, winners rushing yards through first 3 games, winning 677 times, losers 158. God.
Super lopsided.
Yeah.
And guess what? On watching Fox when I had the volume up before we jumped live, the commentator, the one I got the in-person or on-field person, was saying, I guess running backs matter again. I said, oh my God.
Yeah. And see, listen, I done went through the running back class, y'all. I'm not sleeping on them other backs. I know I'm not. See, I'm gonna tell you why. It's hard for me to go Carter. Honestly, I don't know enough about Carter yet.
I like him, but it's a luxury pick to me right now.
It kind of is to me too. It really is. It's like, and then like I keep hearing people say he's another Michael Parsons. Is he?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I watched that whole game. He is. I told Micah's daddy he's Micah Jr. He ain't disagree.
Micah Jr.
Bro,
when you talking about Michael Parsons, you talking about a 1 in a 40-year player.
He's got the speed.
What he gonna run in that 40, bro?
That man might run a 4.4, 4.3.
If he run a 4.3, I'm with it. I'll be like, yeah, get him, bro. Hell yeah. Cause then that is Michael.
Cause at one point he took over the game, bro. They had no answer for him.
No, I'm with you. I'm just saying, bro, when you say somebody Michael Parsons ran a 4.3 at 450.
Because look at this. Let's just say it's 3rd and 10. You got Michael on one side and you got Abdul Carter on the other side. What the hell you shifting your line to?
You in trouble? I like it. Oh, wait, you talking me into it, bro. Hey, you talking me into it, bro. You talking me into it.
As much as we talk about how teams have game planned and schemed Micah out of the game, you can't do that.
See,
you won't be able to do that.
I kind of feel like T-Church, though. And see, I kind of feel like T Church, bro. That's a big thing to say somebody Micah Parsons, bro. That's a big thing, bro.
We call it a dog and do great value.
And see, life crazy. I'm with life. I'm with life. I'm with life. And see, my thing is this. The other dude that's a freak too, that's a freak that just we haven't used, is Sam Williams.
Facts. The gunner, Sam Williams. Yeah, we haven't really seen that combo a whole lot, bro.
And it's not the tape for me, D.A. Lee. It's is he the athlete that Micah Parsons is? You know what I mean? That's my thing. So I'm gonna tell you why right now. I could change my mind. I'm with concrete. But I'm gonna tell you right now, why I'm leaning Genty over Carter for the Cowboys. It was me taking a closer look at Genty, talking to his trainer, kind of getting more background on him. Mm-hmm. And, he's a Frisco boy. He out of Dallas. His home games used to be at the Dallas Cowboy practice facility.
So you biased?
Yes. In a good way. This is what I mean by bias. In a good way.
Right.
In a bias from,
you got to see him on a microscopic level.
And I believe these Metroplex players, they play different when they playing for their hometown. You know what I mean? I think it's the pride of playing in Dallas. Like, so if you Genty and every day you ain't walking into the facility like, oh, this is a beautiful facility. You walking into this like, I'm representing my home. This is my home. I want to put my home on the national stage. And this is also why I'm leaning on Genty, because I know his trainer is an absolute dog at keeping people healthy. I don't know who Carter trainer is. You feel me? So if I know Genty is working with a guy who restored Mark Claiborne's career, who always kept what's our boy name? Brandon Carr healthy. Brandon Carr never missed a game. Have you ever seen Chris Harris miss a game?
No.
That's who trained him. Have you ever seen Talib miss a game?
Nope.
The same guy was training him. You know what I'm saying? So if this guy got this long track record of keeping your best guys healthy,
and
that's
the
why
position that he plays, it's essential, because you're taking blow after blow after blow after blow, and if he can keep you upright,
yeah. So listen, y'all give me some time on that though. I'm leaning on Genty now. I could change my mind tomorrow.
We can slow cook that one.
That's gonna take me, honestly, I'm gonna be honest. It's gonna take me, I got a lot more research to do before I'm fully settled. I'm leaning on Genty, but I'm open for Carter too. But let me ask y'all a question. I want to ask y'all a real question. I'm gonna use you for this question, Amp. Mm-hmm. In this defensive end room, would Carter be a 70% snap player or a rotational player?
Definitely rotational. Definitely rotational. And now if we're talking about utilization, obviously Genty will get, Abdul Carter could potentially get lost in the room.
That's what I'm afraid of too.
And if he gets lost in the room, then it's kind of a wasted pick. Now, if Sam ain't ready, or Sam has a setback, or etc., or Nealon goes down again, then he may get some. He may get some play. But considering that, for what we saw this year, and hearing Carl Lawson talk, I definitely want him to get another shot and to come back next year. But yeah, Abdul Carter could get lost in that room, and
it could also be 70%, like D.A. Lee said, if Zimmer back. So let's go with that, because we know Zimmer like to give his best players the most reps, right? Mm-hmm. So if we giving now Abdul Carter 70% of these reps, what did you just do to Nealon and Sam Williams?
You done put them on the shelf, bro.
Right.
And we know Genty he gonna get the load. He will. I mean, it will. Damn, I talk myself in and I talk myself out.
It's a tough.
Mike McCarthy is your play caller still.
Right.
Feed somebody. Would we use him?
Yeah.
So in your words, bro, wet concrete, dog.
It's wet concrete to me. It's like
concrete.
I'd be happy with either right now.
Yeah.
I'd be happy with either. But I also wouldn't, because of the dilemma of having young defensive ends, I wouldn't expect them early to just have him getting 70% of the reps.
Yeah.
My last case for Genty is this. There is no way we're picking running back at 12 and don't run the ball. There is no way.
The utilization.
There is no so for everybody that want us to run the ball.
I kind of want to.
Right.
Because if you pick them, we play them.
That's right.
You know? So you almost that goes back to that what I was talking about earlier, working around the Jones family. Okay, if you know that's their philosophy, then help them not go against their philosophy.
Right. Exactly.
For selfish reasons. But
yeah. Because what does Jerry go do what if Jerry and Steven go say if we get Genty? Or they go to the personnel meetings and be like, go ahead and give Rico most of the snaps.
They gonna run his ass in the ground like we did DeMarco Murray.
Yep. Yeah, because they gonna want to look right. That's the main reason he would get his touches, right? They gonna be sitting there after all them personnel meetings. They gonna be over here. Hey, I'm looking at it. Look like Genty only touched the ball like 7 times. He's the type of guy that needs him about 15. Mike, what's your plan to get him going?
Right. And so I like that point, but just knowing the Jerry and Steven factor, I got to find a way to work around it.
Yeah.
Boy, Green Bay slipping bad, bro.
Yeah, Green Bay looking like they finna
unprepared.
That was damn good coverage by Slater.
It was.
That was textbook.
He ran that route for him.
Textbook
cut him off.
Cut him off, step for step,
didn't
leaning on him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Just textbook.
Got Watson out here looking. Got Jordan Love out here looking mid.
Somebody say wrong box. Mike McCarthy still pass happy. I think he'll be pressured to not be though. That's my point. I think I definitely agree with you big time. I definitely agree with you though that he's pass happy. He is. I'm just saying for those of us who want to run the ball, he's gonna have exponential pressure if we draft Genty in the first. Exponential pressure.
Hold on real quick.
You could. Let me check on Coach Marv, man.
Gotcha. You doing it or you want me to?
Could you do it for me, bro?
Yeah. Mute myself real quick.
All right, so let me see. Yeah, somebody said Green Bay cooked. Yeah, they don't look in rhythm. They don't look in rhythm. So that was an interesting discussion. Obviously, we're gonna have that discussion again. I was gonna do a show about it this week. I'm still gonna probably do a show about it this week. Is how to get defense at 12, because I do think it's a way to get defense at 12. It is. And I think defense we should be open to. I don't think we should just close the door on defense at all. I think we should be very open to it. But the answer to that is honestly simple. It's really what we do in free agency. Really.
Facts.
You know. So. And then my boy say, can I always get a wide receiver in round 3? I don't think so. Especially this year. I think you got to get your weapon.
In round 3, they're going to be either the level of the guys that you already have or worse.
That's what I think this particular draft, based on me studying these receivers, you got the first 2 rounds to get it done. If you don't get it done in the first 2 rounds, you have to get that receive at the trade deadline.
Now, to your point earlier, this just hit me. What you said about potentially bringing Amari Cooper back.
Yeah.
You know the one thing that I would love about that? You know what the Amp would love about that?
What's that?
Bro, it ain't working. They breaking on these routes, Dak. Throw another route, Dak. See, he's got enough cachet and enough experience and enough of a rapport with Dak to push back on some of the goofy things, you know? I think he could be that voice in the ear because he ain't got Zeke no more. Not saying that Zeke was that type of dude, but we kind of need somebody who can push against him to give us the best version of him.
I got a question. Somebody said, "Boss, how do you feel about linebacker Jalen Walker or wide receiver Amika at pick 12?" I haven't looked at the linebackers yet, so I got to get to that.
Amika's all right to me.
Me too, bro. Like a lot of people, man,
Bro, the other receiver to me is actually, if not, he don't get enough shine, but I forgot it. I was watching it the other night and I was like, damn, everybody talking about Amika, but the other dude seemed to be like,
I didn't like Amika when I first looked at his tape. I did not, but
and he's not complete enough for me.
Yeah.
And sometimes the effort's not there.
Yeah.
But that's just my early
too. Everything you said, bro. Like, but when I heard everybody else talk about him, I'm open to it because maybe I didn't watch the right tapes. That happens. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the way that I'm hearing about him, it makes me want to go look again. You know what I'm saying? Because my initial, I didn't even give him not 1 star, bro.
I'm like, y'all, this is the special dude y'all talking about? Like,
I swear I said that, bro. I thought I was by myself. I wasn't expecting you to say that.
Mid-ish. Sorry. That's just my eyes. Because I ain't poo-pooing on nobody and how they feel about him. That's just my eyes.
That's my eyes too. But Trey Harris, yes. Savion Williams, yes. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I think they go be gone. If you don't get them by round 2, they're gone.
I called him too. I ain't get no answer, bro.
Yeah, and then C now at 12. It's a whole lot of people kind of ain't feeling the Amika at 12. I ain't feeling it either.
I would love to see how Montana feels about that because I know he a big
Ohio, and Big Game James.
Facts. I know Big Game was like, bro, I don't need you to give me Henderson. He tweeted that out last night.
He did.
Yeah,
he did. I saw that.
Friday night.
Oh, hell no.
I'm glad he took that screen, bro. Yeah. See,
he's a good,
I see a lot of people talking. See, Ep, I thought we was by ourselves. We not. I'm seeing it's a lot of people seeing the bigger like we see.
Okay. And see, that happens a lot of times. A lot of times there'll be a name that is favorited early. And what happens is everybody attempts to jump on the bandwagon.
Right.
You don't sound like the individual who is just like, well, everybody else said that guy's good. Who the hell are you to say he's not? But see, That's the importance, ladies and gentlemen, of what Boss Cowboy talks about during the off season and this draft season. That's why you gotta go black.
Yeah. Hold on, let me highlight you, bro. You really do gotta. Hold on, let me
go
highlight.
black.
You really do, bro. The best
Because
thing
when you start becoming influenced by these outside noises, it starts to affect your thought process.
It does, bro.
And so where common sense would normally tell you, nah, he just ain't got it here, he ain't got it there. You overlook things because it's like, well, everybody else said, and I don't want to be the odd man out. So that's why it's important to turn off all of these draft heads and individuals. And if you really gonna be about it, do the work yourself.
Yeah.
That's the importance of going into black.
Yeah. Yep. So let me hit everybody with the ooh. It is time. Here at the watch party where we watching our enemy, and I'm learning nothing about neither one of these teams. I ain't gonna even lie. I've enjoyed us talking about us more than even talking about this damn game.
Facts.
Just being honest.
Because it ain't even a game. That's
it's not. This game is trash. 150% bonus on your first deposit, 125% of your next 2 deposits up to $2,000 with the promo code YouTube150. They're also doing some new things where you can even get higher than that. You can claim a 200% sign up bonus with betus.com/casino. Then they give another spiff where you can claim 250% crypto sign up bonus, man. So listen, BetUS is heating up. They heating up. This would be a good time to kind of test your mind, test your instincts, put some money on it, because this is the thing. They give you a percentage to play with on top of what you put in. Let me see. I love it. Your button's working good now. You got the thing sounded, bro. You got them things juice. You figured it out, man. Hit me with another button, bro. Let me hear another button. Let me hear one.
All you gotta do is get in with me, baby.
Boy, that boy got them buttons sounding good. One more, bro. One more. Let me see what else you got in you, bro. What else you got in the bag? Let me see what else you got, bro. Let me see. I think Special K said it right.
But not everybody.
I still go black even when I trust you.
Yep.
I still go black even when I trust you, bro.
Me and Boss talk every day, damn near every day, and ask me how much we done talked about draft prospects. We don't. We'll talk about everything under the sun except that.
Yep.
He might say, oh, I'm about to look at so-and-so.
Yeah.
Or I've already watched so-and-so, but personal opinions and analysis, we don't do it, bro.
Yeah, because I don't want to be influenced by AMP and vice versa.
Yep.
I wait till I see it first, then I'll talk to you.
Since you said buttons, and since we having this talk, I got one. I got another one for you.
Man, them buttons you got them buttons sounding creamy, dog. Them buttons sound creamy, dog. Yeah, and that's real, Angie. I'm dead serious about this. I don't trust people. I got trust issues. I do. It's
trust but verify.
Trust but verify.
And you got another super chat too. From our dog.
Weewoo?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so from Black say, I like what I've seen from his last year film. Now that's where I think that's where I didn't go deep enough in him yet, because that's what I keep hearing is his last year film. That's what I keep hearing.
That's why you can't take everybody's word for the gospel. Boss just said it. Sometimes it'll depend on what film you looked at.
That's right.
You know? It could depend on, hey, he might have had this offensive coordinator this year, but he didn't have this offensive coordinator this year.
Right.
Or you may not be privy to some issues like, hey, he was dealing with a bad hammy all season. Because you may say, I just don't see the burst that everybody else is talking about.
Right.
It might be it might be a reason for that.
Yeah,
you know,
y'all seeing two different films.
Right.
And that's why it's important to have these types of conversations, though. Because then you'll hear what Blackwell had to say, and it'll make you say, okay, let me go look stronger at his junior year. I looked at his senior year tape.
Bingo.
You know? And so now that refines my research on him.
Okay. Maybe we might have a game now. Green Bay's going for it on 4th and 1 inside the red zone, doing their own version of the tush push.
Yeah, it worked.
Okay.
And boy, say Hampton gives me Josh Jacob vibes.
He just muscled that one.
And they keep doing it the same way. They had that tight end go in motion.
Mm-hmm.
He get up on the snap and he push. It's been working too. Can we talk about that real quick since we say we're watching this game for Dallas? Let's talk about this game for Dallas, bro.
I'm trying to get back to it. Yeah.
This is what frustrated me about us on 4th and 1 and 3rd and 1. We'll throw a fade. We'll throw a drag route.
Super low percentage.
Everybody else, that's why we say we watching this playoff game, right?
Mm-hmm.
We said we watching this playoff game so we can scout them in relation to us. One thing that's real obvious when we scouting them in relation to us, everybody else is very low percentage when they in them 3rd and 4th and shorts. Note to Dallas, it's nothing wrong with keeping it simple and boring.
Bruh. Simple and boring will have you hoisting up a trophy at the end of the year, bro.
Yeah.
Look, Tom Landry was known as being one of the most boringest coaches in the league. He got 2 of them things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He wasn't gambling. He wasn't risky. He was the type who would punt and play defense. You know, he did the common sense things. And I think in comparison, when you look at it, Slay is headed to the locker room with 6 minutes left in the second quarter. Not a good sign for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Who?
Slay.
Oh.
You gotta go right at Rodgers right now. If this was us, I'd say, hey Mike, test him, dog.
I don't think Cook's staying neither. And Kimmy, I agree 100%. We don't play smart.
Sometimes
he hanging
smart.
his shoulder. He probably separated his shoulder. When he hanging his arm like that.
See, this looked like exactly like what Mike McCarthy would do. See, if Coach were here, he would be getting hot right now because, okay, you threw the fade on 1st down. You in the red zone. Now, you done got down there. It's less distance to work with. It's less room to maneuver with. They ain't gave the ball to Josh Jacobs yet.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not seeing them have a physical style of offense right now. Like, and that's what we're missing out of this.
Right.
Ooh, they coming up lame, dog.
I see it.
Uh-oh. He can't even walk off on his own power. Great God. And I hate it for him. As much as he's the Philadelphia Eagle, at the end of the day, y'all know I'm Georgia born, Georgia bred. I'm a dog. Hate to see him go down like that.
Yeah, I like Dean. I always like Dean. It said a lot about Dean to be the emotional leader too.
Early.
For that squad to be the emotional leader on that particular squad.
Yeah.
Like you.
In the words of landlord, he is him.
So my boy D.A. Lee say, boss, I think Abdul Carter runs a 4.48.
I say about 4.4, 4.3.
If he run a 4.8, then athletically he on the level of Sam Williams. But he might play faster though. Sometimes you can play faster than your 40. So even though he might run a 4.8, D.A. Lee might be right. His game speed might be 4.3. I just got questions, just a couple of questions. I'm open for that pick, dude, and I wouldn't cry. Cause I love the vision of what you said. 3rd and 10, Carter on one end, Micah on the other end. Who do you tilt protection to? You can't.
And you got another one. Super chat.
My boy Ronnie say, Amp facts, Tom Landry was an analytical type coach for 20 years before it became popular.
And they missed the field goal.
Green Bay.
That would be Brandon. That would be Butter Aubrey. He will wait to get to this moment.
God damn.
What?
Green Bay, bro. See, why you couldn't play us like this, bro?
Yes, sir, Willie T. Georgia born, Georgia bred, Georgia fed.
I only see one super chat, big dog. Who was the other one? I see.
No, I was talking about Rodney.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He boys, man. So now, man, we definitely appreciate y'all rocking with us though on this as we scouting the enemy. So one thing we'll say about that red zone, that was a similar red zone to Dallas.
Yeah.
Where you got similar results.
You got your opponent up on the ropes, and what you do? You release them?
Yeah.
No, when your opponent's on the ropes, you pound that ass.
Yeah.
And what did they do? They got cute, they got finesse, you threw a fade, and then you threw a dump off. That would have been a pass to Ferguson in the flats. The play that we've been talking about all year that Coach ate. They threw that, and it was a tackle for a loss. They sniffed it out. And then you threw another deep ball fade to the other side. You got no yards once you got into the red zone on that first down. And then you go kick the field goal, and you don't even get that. That's demoralizing. Your defense is reluctant to get back out there on the field because it's like, man, I was hoping y'all would close the gap a little bit. Like, we have stopped them. I thought it was going to be an onslaught. I thought Green Bay wasn't going to be able to get any stops to make them punt the ball, and you get the ball back, and that's what you do. That's disheartening. But where are the weapons?
Right.
Weapons matter.
Weapons matter.
Running backs matter.
Offensive line matter.
Offensive line matter. Because you see Jalen Hurts back there eating popcorn.
Yeah, he chilling. He is.
And that's also the offensive line that your D-line is going to have to go against next year, which is probably the reason why some of y'all want Abdul Carter. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
I don't think Abdul go make it to 12, bro. He could, I guess. Hell no. Because the only reason Michael Parsons made it to 12 when we was drafting, it was
quarterback heavy.
It was who was in that draft, bro? They had Panay. They had tight end Pitts, D. Smith, Chase. You know what I mean? I said Panay, Slater, right? They had some dudes in that draft, bro. And I think that was Sunshine draft. Wasn't that Sunshine draft?
Okay. Sunshine, Zach Wilson, Trey Lance, Kyle Pitts, Jamar Chase, Jaden Waddle, Panay Sewell, J.C. Horn, Surtain, Devontae Smith, Justin Fields, and then Michael Parsons.
This draft ain't like that, bro. This draft ain't got them type names at the top, bro. For real. This draft, they got good names, but not like that. It was clear generational players in that draft. It was clear generational players, bro.
See, that draft was a super top-heavy draft.
Super. Carter is one of the top dudes, bro. Like, hands down. You know what I'm saying? He ain't making it to 12. Hell no. He ain't making it. And let me tell you also the main reasons I know he not gonna make it. Cause see, I've been going through the tackles. That's what I'm looking at right now. And the main and obviously I'm not looking at tackles for us. I'm looking at tackles because I need tackles to push down that talent. So I'm like, if we got some top tackles, that will push down maybe Carter or push down, you know what I'm saying, weapons like Tech. You know what I mean? Like, this tackle class ain't that, bro. It is not that. So I don't see it.
Yeah, no. That was loaded. The more it refreshed my memory. I had to pull it. And I'm looking at the players. I'm like, every one of them was a hit.
Yeah,
Every one of them was a hit, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it was undeniable. So it's like, well, if you're gonna give me Mike, I guess I'll take him. You know?
Right. Like,
Yeah,
we was really, dog. It was really like that draft. It was really like, well, like, we was all talking about Michael Parsons around 10. All of us. And one blinking. We was all like, yeah, 10. And it made sense. We was I remember I had Michael ranked around 10 on that.
Yep. And Slay is on his way back.
Oh, he on his way back. They
probably
said
popped
Dean
that
was carted off too.
Yeah.
And see, my boy say Banks from Texas. I see a reach. I'm being honest, bro. I'm not hating on Banks. I saw Banks on skates. Let me go look at my notes right now, bro. Cause I just looked at tackle. I've been looking at tackle for the last week. Hold on real quick. Let me look at my OP. Look at my. I'll look at that later. I think Banks will reach, bro. To me. And matter of fact, I mean this, bro. If Banks would have been in last year's draft class, he would have been a second rounder.
It's a lot of cats that should have went last year. Who might have hurt their draft stock.
All right. My boy say, I don't know what film you watch. That's why I say I need to, because people always do me like that, bro. Like, I don't be making it up when I say it. Hold on real quick. I'm gonna tell you the game he was on skates, bro. Give me a second, bro.
That's the reason why. And guess what? I want people to stop being so critical of individuals when they feel strongly convicted by somebody, because again, you don't know which film they watched. And guess what? They could feel that way now, and by draft time, they could be completely different.
Yeah.
So don't hold nobody to the cross because you said.
It depends on what you watch.
Last time I checked, it's still January, right?
Because he say, because my brother, and I trust Lou.
Oh, no, Lou? Yeah.
Lou, solid. But we got to have a talk. It got to be like, I'm going to tell you what game that I watch and tell me if I'm tripping, right? So let me pull it up. Now, because me and DMV had the same talk about Genty. True story, right? I was told him, I said, man, I was watching Genty, man. I got some questions about his pass pro, right? He was like, when? He's solid on pass pro. I said, go look at the Oregon game. You know what I'm saying? And I said, Genty got smashed about 3 times. And DMV looked, and he was like, you right. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So it shows to what I'm saying. It depends on what games you actually watch. Hold on, let me show you. My boy say, Marvin say, boss, if Abdul there, I'm getting him and then DT and then running back. I don't want no DTs, bro. I'm sick of it. I don't want no slow cooked meals no more. I'm sick of them. I'm sick of getting DTs, bro. I'm sick of that. And then what we end up doing is they take too long to cook. On the contending team, I think some things you got to go. My notes on my other phone, Amp, hold it down. I'll be right back.
I got you. Oh, that's interference. Interesting. So I'm gonna wait till Boss comes back, but y'all, I know earlier we were talking about Amari Cooper. We're gonna open this thing up and we're gonna start talking about some of the key free agents for the very positions that we all feel that we need assistance in. One of them I'm going to look at is receiver. Because you got Diggs, you got T. Higgins, you got Keenan Allen, You got Amari Cooper. You got Chris Godwin, Brandon Cooks. I am really curious to see. You got Mike Williams, Robert Woods. There's some guys out there, Hollywood Brown, that you could snatch up and bring on the team and get some instant assistance. Why y'all don't want? Okay, I'm gonna hold that for when Boss come back. Yeah, it's y'all. It's real tough watching this game because obviously I hate both teams, but it just leaves a nasty taste in my mouth, reminding me of the fact that we are not there. We don't have any more games, and our management staff is still sitting on their hands to make the most important decision of the offseason. Yeah, y'all got them coming in majorly. Now they want to run the ball. And you're getting yards. 2 more super chats rolled in on the way out. First one is from Weewoo. He says, why don't y'all want... Why y'all don't want just buy some of the needs? And then Rodney said, should we go after wide receiver T. Higgins in free agency?
Love it.
So while you stepped off, and that's what I pulled up, I went to an old Spoke Track, and I'm looking at the free agent receivers currently. Stephon Diggs, you got T. Higgins, you got Keenan Allen, Amari Cooper, Chris Godwin, Brandon Cooks, Deontay Johnson out of Houston. You have DeAndre Hopkins, Mike Williams, Robert Woods, and Hollywood Brown. You might be able to make something with one of them.
My boy Willie T say, it's funny seeing how fans think the Cowboys will really do anything in free agency. We have. Where did Gilmore come from? Where did Robert Quinn come from? Where did we didn't use him right, but where did Fowler come from?
Where did Cobb come from?
Yeah, where did Cobb come from? And you right, we ain't getting Higgins because he gonna cost a lot. I agree, but we could make some moves in free agency. They could probably be value deals.
Like a Hollywood, because Hollywood is one of the lowest men on the totem pole as far as
like a Hollywood. Yep,
bro. Hollywood is only gonna cost about 7-8 mil.
Right, I can see us doing that for real.
Hell, Gilmore about to be a free agent again.
Yeah.
Would you spend the block?
I would. Heck. No, Lou. Hell no. Lou, no. No, Lou. No. My boy Lou say buy weapons drought. No. No, I'm sick of, listen, bro. No more slow cooked meals. No. I'm tired of them trenches, bro. I'm done. We've already been responsible, bro. I'm sick of us being responsible. I'm sick of it.
So y'all see what Boss did? He went to get his phone, but he came back with a hot meal.
Yeah.
A quick meal.
Yeah. I'm eating right now.
Time to go in there and cook.
I ain't cooking now. Oh, my dog. Okay. This the game I want y'all to look at. Austin Booker from Kansas versus Banks. Tell me if I'm tripping. Tell me if I'm tripping.
Okay.
Tell me if you don't see Banks. Because one of the things, especially if I'm looking at a tackle, I want to look at you versus a pretty good defensive end.
Pona Ford. Somebody just asked me a question.
And I really want to look at you as some of the best defensive ends, because that's what you're gonna be facing every week. So, just tell me if I'm tripping. Let me know after you watch that game. Are you impressed with Banks as a top 10 pick? Me?
Oh, hell no.
Especially from the draft class I saw last year. The draft class from last year, where you had about 11 first rounders.
Oh, Puna Ford.
And if I'm tripping, I stand corrected. I will. I promise you. I'll come back. I'll be like, I was tripping, bro. And I'm going to say, I've tripped before. I have. I swear to God. I've tripped where I swear I didn't like a tackle. And then I went back and looked at him. I didn't look at the Georgia game, Lou.
Interesting.
That's the game. I'll go take a look at it, though.
So Tyrone Church asked me about Puna Ford.
Damn,
Puna Ford signed a 1-year, $1.7 contract with the LA Chargers. He got a $665 signing bonus. Bruh, that's not bad. That's actually a contract that the Jones family would.
My boy say last year wasn't a doubly. But see, this is the thing though, Lou. Can you deny that I saw what I saw though? And then how's a whole game an anomaly? He might have played hurt. Let me look, because I gotta go look at was he hurt. That's true. I gotta go. Because sometimes, dude, because I just looked at the tape. Sometimes you could be judging a game where they was playing through something. I saw that with Awesome Richards. But see, we need these type of talks because it make you drill into the details. It really does. It does. You know? And then everybody saying this is Georgia tape. And see, I didn't even look at the Georgia tape yet, bro. I didn't even look at the Georgia tape. So this is a perfect example how multiple people can watch multiple tapes, and that's why they see it different. It don't mean that either one wrong. And so if you watch the Georgia tape, you like, hell yeah. If you watch the Kansas tape, you over here like,
he do it right.
That's why I always say I'm wet concrete right now. I ain't nothing dry yet with me.
Boy, I'm glad Green Bay picking after us this year because they need hella weapons.
Man,
hey, let me answer this one from Stargazer, boss.
He said, hold on real quick. I'm gonna go to her super chat. He said, boss, stop lying. Nate Newton even said Cowboys don't do anything. Why am I being called a lie, bro, when I name names, bro?
Good.
Are we doing that, bro? Are we doing that? Or you go call me a lie just because Nate Newton said some shit? Did Nate Newton give some specific examples like me? Let me ask you a question again. How did you like Quinn? No, how did you like the 10 sacks that came out of Quinn? How did you like Cobb? No, I'm serious. How did you like that? Like, I know people say we don't do nothing in free agency, but it gotta be true, dog. Now, do we make big splashes? No. But we do, last year we didn't make no moves, but occasionally we do make some moves.
What about them safeties, dog?
Yeah. Yeah.
It started off with KZ and then we got better each time we swapped out.
Yeah.
And guess what? Some of them free agents ended up getting second deals.
Right. I miss my boy We Will Super Chat. Do you see it over there? I see it. He say, my boy say, damn, I'm gonna get through all these super chat. He say, we have 20 some expired contracts. We have to shop. And that's true. Yes. We have to shop in free agency. That's what he's saying. That's exactly what he's saying. We have to do some sort of shopping this year. There's no way we got too many voids.
You can't fill enough of the holes.
You can't fill enough of the holes. You have to shop in free agency this year.
And you're not gonna find that many dudes in the US, whatever it is, the NFL G leagues. Right. Every year they change the letters like the alphabet people, but I digress.
And then let me get to this other two. He said, if I want anything for free agency, I want a cornerback. I agree. No, I don't know. Wait.
Let's see who's
I want DT, bro. I want DT, bro. That's where I want us to do in free agency. I want a mature year 3, year 4 free agent. And then Star with her super chat. Let me get to her. I've been sitting on it for a while. She said, "Boss, do you think these long talks Dak and Michael are having with Jerry will help change the way that front office operates?"
Let me answer that, please. Could it? Absolutely. But what you are witnessing is what my job has attempted to do with me on a couple of occasions. They actually want to do it tomorrow. I'm supposed to have a meeting with them in their office, and they understand that I'm a disgruntled employee currently at the moment. And so all that is because they know I'm that pissed off. Really, it's just a pacifying moment. That's it. You just want to seem like you're appeasing to these guys. You want to make them feel like they're important. So yeah, I'm gonna bring Mike up in the box. I'm gonna sit down with him, talk, shoot the breeze or whatever. let him vent, let him open up. But he ain't making no decisions, and he ain't making Jerry nor Steven change their mind about anything. Now, if he was having a conversation with Steven, maybe. But everybody talks to Jerry, and whatever changes. Dez used to talk to Jerry a lot, right? What changed?
Nothing. So I see what Star is saying, and I gotta commend Michael Parsons for what he's attempting to do.
Right.
Because what he's attempting to do is he's attempting to put pressure on Jerry and Steven, right? Like, so he's saying stuff like, I don't have to be the highest paid. So now, since you're putting it out there that I don't have to be the highest paid, surely you should have my deal done before the rookie minicamp start in April. So, but we also know this, and we can see it from this week. How does Jerry and Steven make their money? Publicity. Clicks. That boy put a mouse. Clicks. And see, to answer your question, Star, I don't know. I don't. Cause we getting ready to see. That's all I can say. Cause all I can say is Micah did his part. Right. He laid out the first thing to say, you don't have to go out there and say that I'm trying to be the highest paid. You don't got to go out there and say we witnessed for all the tea leaves to come in with Jefferson. You ain't got to do that with me. I'm already letting you know I don't have to be boss. So since he said that, it's go test front office on what do they value. Do they value the what's that you just did? Clicks?
Yep.
Or do they value getting the deal done? So to be honest, I don't know into the off season.
Boss, do you realize what Micah did? And we got to clap it up for him with this. Micah Parsons out PR'd the Cowboys.
Out PR'd the Cowboys, bro.
Bruh, yes, because you can no longer drag his name and poo-poo him and saying, oh my God, he's selfish. You can't put that narrative out there.
Man, yes, they can, and they will. They still gonna do it, bro.
Think they will?
Yeah.
Bro, he beat them to the punch.
So hear me out. Let me tell you how I think
everything now is gonna look like retaliation. Just like everything I job from this point forward is gonna look like retaliation, bro.
Hear me out, bro. All right, so Micah, he attempted, and just hear me out. So Micah attempted, he went out there with I don't have to be the highest paid, right? Mm-hmm. So any real owner would be like, okay, let's start talking. Because you talking team friendly, right? Yeah. But if they making that publicity money, what they gonna do anyway? They gonna drag it out. And then if they drag it out because they want the story, right? He gonna get to a point to where I gotta get their attention. So he gonna end up missing what? OTAs.
And see, that stop right there. Because that's where I want to be with it. What did we learn from this last offseason with CD?
It hurt us. It hurt us.
Have y'all not learned anything? See, it's
Right.
one thing to make a mistake, but you got to learn from them. Okay, so we didn't get it done. And you announced that thing, what, the week before the season started? So you finally got him in here. He ain't up to par, and it took the first couple of weeks to get this man where he needed to be. Do you want, arguably, in two off seasons, one right behind the other, do you want arguably your best offensive weapon and your best defensive weapon to miss camp? And now it's going to take Micah 4, 5, 6 weeks before he gets rolling? We got to learn
I agree.
from our mistakes,
I agree.
bro.
I just think that they still go use their media against him.
Because football ain't first.
It ain't first.
Dang.
And then Star said, she said, I have to believe that the players' voices matter. LOL.
Man,
because
Star
if
might
they
as well
don't,
put her ass
we
up
sure
there.
as hell don't know. The fans' voice matter more than the players. This is why.
That's a great segue to open up them damn phone lines.
Man, yeah, we gonna open up the phones. Let me get the phones ready. So check this out. This is why our voice matter more than the players. The players are what? On a financial statement, what are the players? Their costs. On a financial statement, what are the fans? Revenue. They the ones who run the business. They the ones who make the business work. So if you looking at it from business, do you care about what your cost telling you or what your revenue telling you?
Cause what had the most weight? CeeDee Lamb not being at training camp, or the fans not being at training camp?
The fans not being at training camp. Yup, their employees.
That was
Yup.
everybody was like, "Oh my God, this is
Yeah.
y'all see this." That was the big story this
Yeah.
offseason.
Yeah. So our voices matter. Cause see, like, what happened with Cook? When did we finally play Cook? And why did we play Cook for that short period? Why?
After we start talking about it,
It was a universal ask of where's Cook? Why haven't they played Cook? Where's Cook? They was asking Jerry them that every week on the fan. They asked him 3 weeks in a row.
even with Zeke,
Yeah.
they did it for a game.
Yeah.
He was the feature
Yeah.
unofficially before
Yeah.
they put him back on the shelf. But it was because we were saying it, and it wasn't so much that it was Zeke per se, but it was like, come on, feed somebody, yo.
I went over to the phone. Star said Star want to come in. She want to cook. All right, so check this out. Star. She said, "Boss, but we never unite. On some things we unite. On some things we do unite. Now, it don't happen a lot. I agree.
Kobe Dean will not return.
Yeah. And that's exactly what they did, D.A. Lee. They played Cook one time and sat him back down. Like, shut up, fans.
Right back
Shut
on
up.
the shelf.
Shut up. That's exactly what they did.
We've done that on so many occasions, even when Amari was here. We were saying, why didn't Amari get the, and guess what? The next game, that first 15, that script, what it looked like.
Yep.
Cool.
Ooh. Hey, what did John Machota say? He say, I think we're going to see Cook get some targets because of the outrage we've been hearing from the fans. And it happened.
Yep.
So it did.
It's
So
damn at the end of the
I
season.
think the players' voice
matter.
matter. I think the fans' voice matter more. But we go see though. I still don't really know. I gotta wait and see how it's gonna play out. Right. So all right, so here we go. We got the phones on real quick.
Man, I just want to go ahead and say this right now while we're talking about the fans and your voice matter.
Mm-hmm.
To everybody in the chat right now, I want to let you know I appreciate y'all. Because guess what? You are a thorough, real, vested Cowboys fan. Because we ain't looking at no Cowboys game.
Hold on,
but we're
Rodney.
talking about how to make the team better. So salute to all y'all in the chat, man. Go ahead, boss. You got it, dog.
That boy Rodney already called in, bro. I like that. Rodney was already in the queue, bro. Hold on.
He another real one.
Rodney. Okay, I can't hear you. Give me a second. Rodney. No. It's me, not you. Give me 1 second.
Like I could hear him, but he wasn't.
Yeah, he low. Rodney.
Yeah.
Okay. One more time. I'm just fixing it. I'm adjusting the phones. One more time. Rodney.
Special K.
I'm here.
Okay, go. You good.
Okay, I'm good. Hey, guys. How's it going?
Good.
Just thought I'd give you guys a call. Going on this week anyway. But, yeah, I think right now, yes, one, I agree with you guys. Michael Parsons kind of put the front office on notice and saying, yes, I want to be here long term. I don't need the top max deal. By him doing that move, that forces Jerry and Steven, Catboy, from not doing any type of stupid stuff as far as trying to drag it. Now, agree with you a little bit, Boss, about with him. Go ahead and drag it out there. But that's always going to get thrown back in their face like, well, Mike has said this back before training camp or the start of the season back in September about this, and you just now addressing it. What are you doing? That's gonna make Jerry and Steven really look bad.
And Rodney,
So,
I agree with you,
yeah.
but the problem is this. You are an educated fan. You somebody, especially because you frequent new media, they can't run them games on you. You know what I mean? But guess what? Them games work on the majority of people because we not big enough yet to kind of put out the propaganda fires that they do. You know what I'm saying? So me and you go know better, but the majority of fans go fall for it.
Yeah, I know. And that's why we as Cowboys Nation need to really, really educate yourself. If you say you're a fan, yes, you have to look at it from every aspect. The good, the bad, the ugly, and what solutions are made forward to move to the next level.
Yeah.
Am I right, guys?
No, you perfectly right. Let me add one more thing to you. We also got to share this type of content. We got to share because a lot of people don't even know we sitting here. They have no idea that when you kind of actively involved with new media like you, Rodney, that's why, first of all, you educated without new media, but then it also helps that you talking to a group that's also educated and we educate each other. That's why I call y'all executives. You know what I mean? So, but we got to take it one step up to spread this. That way we can become a positive nuisance.
Oh, I agree. Now, I need to get more like on like Stargazer's page and stuff like that because I support your page. I support Am's page. I support West Coast. I support Law Nation, not just over on YouTube, but also on Facebook. And I make sure, even with my friends, that I have a Dallas Cowboy friends list, and I make sure I share it with everybody. So, again, we only can educate ourselves if we share amongst ourselves and expand.
That's right. So, now, good call, Rodney, man. Fire, big dog. Fire call, man. Appreciate it, okay?
All right, guys. Enjoy the rest of this.
Watching this, I know. Ah, man. That boy couldn't even say it. He said, enjoy the rest of this.
That boy instantly
he couldn't even say it.
This is like watching paint dry.
You ain't lying. Oh, man. Because, hey, look what we did. We say we was finna scout these dudes. What we start doing? We start talking about us. Be like, man, forget these dudes, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Rodney.
Oh, I enjoyed it.
All right, big dog.
Right.
We got two more callers in here.
Hey, before you bring them in, I'm gonna go ahead and tell everybody. I dropped it in the chat, but selfish plug since he's talking about support and our voices matter. Hey, if you haven't already, do your boy a solid. That link in the chat right now is for my channel. Go over there in your free time, check it out or whatever. Hit the subscribe button because your boy is trying to grow. Because I'm trying to increase my voice. Because I know I've been talking some good game. I know I have a good pulse of this team, and I can help push the nation just that bit further to number 6. Go ahead, boss. You got it, dog.
I got me a question out the blue. I'm gonna take this question before we take the next couple of callers. I'm gonna call Star too if she don't call in. She calling me now. Star, I'm gonna call you. Let me get through with the queue, and then I'm gonna call you. But I like this question. He said, "Boss, would you take Pickens for a 2nd round pick?" Talent wise, yes. Talent wise, absolutely. Does he fit Dallas? To me,
right.
Oh, hell no.
Cause he's a true dog, bro. And let me tell you something. This is why Pickens kind of scares me out. Because Tomlin was able to keep AB under wraps.
Facts.
He was able to keep AB under wraps and Bell. He's struggling to keep Pickens under wraps. If Tomlin is struggling to keep Pickens under wraps with our media.
Oh, hell no.
That's a hard question, but that's a good question. What's your thoughts on that before we take these next calls?
It might be oil and water, bro. Like, for real. Like, he might be too much of a dog. If such thing is possible. Because do you see Mike really as an enforcer?
No. And that it comes down to fit. I see what he's saying talent-wise, yes. You know what I mean? But when I think about the fit.
Oh, hell no.
So, all right, we got Chris 204. Ed just say Chris 204 go call. Yeah, my boy go call. What's up, Chris?
Hey, what's up? What's going on, Boss and Elk?
What's up,
Hope
man?
y'all having a good Sunday, man.
Sunday trash, bro. I ain't gonna lie. We out the playoffs.
Yeah.
We watching 2 teams we hate. I got into it with my baby mama.
Absolutely.
And then her cousin hating on me.
Oh, man. Well, God gonna fix it.
Pray for me, bro.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
I got you. But I wanted to ask you, so, because they both are need. You say that you rather have a DT from free agency stronger than a cornerback?
Yes.
Is it like close, or is it just like
It's far as hell,
like
bro.
DT.
It's far. It's
far for real?
Super far, bro. I know, Andrew.
So what we gonna do about?
That's too much. Andrew said that was too much information. You right. I was just being honest. My Sunday going bad. But go ahead.
I
can tell you why though, Chris.
I
can tell you why, Chris.
I know why.
Okay.
But I just wonder, who we gonna have at CB2 being that big? Is he most likely gonna be out?
So,
do we stick another rookie there?
This is a couple of reasons why I got free agent DT way more important than free agent corner. I feel like free agent DT, it took them taking long to get going. To me, is what hurt the first part of our season, right?
Right.
So I want somebody that's gonna come in here and they're gonna be a solid contributor and mature, quality run stopper out the gate. Also, I did like a little bit how Troy Pride played at the end. I also like AO a little bit. Now, is AO the man? Butler. And Butler, but Butler go come in kind of midway through the season off that AC. So I feel like we got better depth at corner than at DT. Even though corner depth is still suspect, it's better than DT. And I'm tired of us drafting DTs hoping that this young guy's gonna be our answer for a contending team. And we always lie to every time they do that, right? Oh, we got us the white gorilla. We got the white gorilla. and did what happened? We got Quentin Bohanna. He's 6'6", 360. Mozzie, woo! We got us Mozzie, man. That Mozzie, he gonna turn us around. Nah, bro, bring me a vet. So.
No, I feel you. But yeah, I know you got to start waiting, so I ain't gonna hold you.
No, I wouldn't rush you either, big
All
dog.
right,
I wouldn't rush you. But hey, appreciate you calling in, Chris 2FO. All right, so let me call Star. This finna be good because I know she want to fight. I can feel it. Star, she got that fight on her mind. Elp, you ready?
Yeah,
I know she gonna come hard today, bro. I can't wait. Star, my girl. And she speak of mine. That's why I love Star. See,
mind y'all, outside of that, Boss, myself, and Star have spoken together, what, 2-3 times this week?
This week, yeah, we had our whole shows on the phone. Real talk. Every time we got off the phone, every time we say, man, we should have been live. We messed up.
Should have been the show, yep.
Every time. I'm calling Star right now.
Hello.
What's up?
What's up, boss? I gotta say this quickly, and I might call back in later, but yeah, I think I hear what y'all saying, where y'all say like the fans' voices affect more, but I feel like the fans' voices affect Jerry and them on a small scale. But I'm like, when it comes to major overhaul changes, and I do get that I think I said Dez used to talk to Jerry and stuff like that, and it was like nothing changed. But I'm like, people like, but was Dez going and doing public interviews and doing public recruiting at that time? I don't know, because I didn't really follow the Cowboys that close, especially on social media when Dez was still here. So y'all can inform me of that. But I just feel like the players, if real change wants to happen, because I'm like, listen, us as fans, we can say we tried it this year, fire Jerry the GM and all of these things, but I don't think that the fan base is ever going to be together enough to put actual real pressure on Jerry and them. Sure, I think, of course, we affected the ticket sales and a little bit of the merch sales this year, but of course that was not enough to keep Jerry and Steven from their antics. I feel like the only way that Jerry and Steven are really going to change is if the players put pressure, but continue to put more public pressure. It almost is going to seem like the players almost got to be at war with the front office. Almost at a point where the players are not going to tolerate Jerry going in the public and saying, we got to do more with Liz. Jerry saying, Steven saying, we just didn't have enough money. We just didn't feel like calling that player. That type of stuff. And I feel like that's the reason why people like Micah, Dak are coming out, because they know if they don't say anything, that the front office is just going to continue to operate how they're going to operate. So I'm not saying that it's guaranteed that things will change. I don't know, but I do feel like the players are the ones that are closest to the front office. We as fans are on the outside looking in. But I feel like if Jerry, because people brought up, Deion used to talk to Jerry, but I'm like, yeah. And when Deion talked to Jerry, that shit worked. When Deion said, we don't want to follow what Barry Switzer's doing, Jerry said, okay, we're not going to do that. So I have to believe in some way that the players have some influence over what Jerry is doing. Now, Steven, I don't know. But considering that Micah, they say Micah and Jerry was talking into the wee hours of the night, I have to feel like Micah is trying to tell them, what do I got to do? How can this work out financially to where we can go in and we can get somebody where he feels like can be a proper Robin to his Batman? So, I mean, that's ultimately what I was trying to say when it comes to the players' influence and why I think that their voice will change things, because I feel like they're not doing things. It's not the same as when, just a player is talking to Jerry. I feel like they're putting public pressure on Jerry.
Yeah. And from a common sense standpoint, you are right. where we would have to be a major united front
Facts.
Yeah.
to move them because we affect their revenues. But the problem is, to your point, our voices and opinions can sometimes be all over the place.
Right.
Right.
So, but when we are succinct as fans on what we want, unless it's something like fire yourself, then it's gonna be like, you know.
Right.
But if it's some good football stuff, like I want to see this person get, oh yeah, stuff like that. Why is like when we was out calling for where's Cooks? Why we not seeing him? It happened. When we were saying, even with Brandon Cooks, we were saying, why is he not going off like he was in training camp? And we was all saying it. Even John Machota came out and was like, oh, he gonna get his snaps this week because of the public sentiment. You know what I mean? And it happened.
Right.
You know?
I agree with that.
So,
That's what I'm
but the
saying.
problem
Like,
is,
stuff
this
like
is
that,
where
we
you
can-
right. We don't come together with one voice a lot. You know? So on the common sense standpoint, Jerry talking to Micah directly could do more if they able to kind of sway them. But Micah and them going to war, I doubt it.
Yeah. I mean,
It's gonna need to
I
be
said
both.
almost like a war where I feel like Micah and them, they just got to continue to do what they've been doing. I'm not saying go and, publicly undress Jerry or say he's trash or anything like that.
You just talking
But what
about
I'm
the
saying-
pressure. Like,
Right.
like the fact that he
if
put out there already that I'm not trying to be the highest paid, which put that pressure back on them.
Right. Like something else, like Mike and CD do another sit down, maybe at the Super Bowl. And they talk about they top prospects, or they talk about these are the free agents that we want. That leaks a list to Jordan.
Hint again and say again, Mike McCarthy do it more his way. That type of stuff.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. If they just continue, not necessarily going at Jerry and Steven and trashing them, but if they just continue to put forth so that people know clearly this is what the players want. Because when Amari went, everybody was mad at Dak because they said, Dak, why didn't you say nothing? You just let Amari go out the door. You didn't have nothing to say about it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if these players, if they continue to let their opinions be known, then it's like Jerry and them can't do what they do, which is typically they try to scapegoat the players.
Yeah,
they try to scapegoat them. But I'm like, if Mike and them continue to do what they need to do, then Jerry and them can't scapegoat, because it needs to be clear to the fans and to the public. This is what the players want. The players said here, and here, we didn't have enough. You know what I'm saying? But see, in years past, it's, I believe in my brother. And even Micah in the season was like, who else are we going to get to come and help us? Like saying stupid stuff like that. Like, I feel like that type of stuff is where it's got to stop. And the players have to start being more vocal about the changes that they want to see, because the fans can complain so much. But if these players are letting it be known that they're unhappy publicly with the way Jerry and Steven are operating, then I feel like maybe some things will change. I don't know for sure, but I'm just saying, maybe we can get somewhere.
I like
That's
it.
what I'm saying.
No, I like it, man. No, I like your
I'm
idea.
let you go, boss.
And real quick, I've never seen it like this before. Just to your point, like where you got your star players, and because when have we ever seen people making comments like Mike McCarthy doing it his way, having his hand tied behind his back? I've been a Cowboy fan under Jerry my whole life. I've never seen that.
Yep, we never seen that.
So
that's what I'm talking about.
And
so
Amp just
if they continue
said
to do that type of stuff, maybe we'll see something. Yeah, go ahead.
I think Amp said it best. It's gonna be both. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be the players doing what they're doing, but we got to have their back.
See, because Jerry and Steve,
I agree with that. Fans got to have their back for sure.
We got to have, and that's the problem. We don't have their back enough. So like they come out there and say do it their way, and then we act like we don't know what they're saying. What did he mean by that?
Exactly.
What did he mean by that?
Exactly.
It's obvious as hell what he meant by that. It mean Mike McCarthy's hands was tied. That's what he mean. Oh no, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Yep. Yeah, I think that's important. We do got to have the players back because they're gonna speak out, but the fans have to start echoing because
Yep.
the front office they're not going to change. They're gonna have to, just like you said, the fans got to put that pressure. The players also got to put that pressure. I agree with Amp. If we do a collective effort, then maybe we can see some real change come along. Because
Mm-hmm.
especially Micah is smart because he knows what's the main thing the front office always use. Oh, we don't have the money because
Mm-hmm.
when you got this player wanting to be top paid and all this stuff. So what if the players say, okay, F all that. Okay, what if we say we don't need to be the top paid? What is it going to take to get this player here?
Mm-hmm.
Financially, what's it going to take? That's
Right.
that's the type of conversations that we need. But I'll let you go, boss, and get in the other callers. I'll keep listening in. Maybe I'll call back in later
Cool.
if y'all still live.
Cool.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Bye bye.
That was Star. All right. And people
I love
asking, do we have the phone lines open? I'm gonna open up in a minute. We ain't heard from the OG amp in a minute, man. What's your thoughts? There's been a lot of commentary.
Man,
I'm gonna call.
love-
Hold on. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off, bro. Lou, I'm gonna call you in a minute too.
I love the back and forth because it's the type of conversations we need to have because we need to figure out what our game plan is going to be this off season. Like, and I'm not talking about the game plan as far as Genty or Abdul Carter. I'm talking about the game plan overall as far as how we manage this team. Because see, my father, and I love him for this great advice. See, what Cowboys fans have to do and what the players have to do is we have to manage upwards.
Mm-hmm.
See, we know how they operate. We know how they like to do business. So once you know that, we've compiled all this information over the years. Boss has accumulated information over years and understanding their tendencies and what they do and how they handle contracts and all this other stuff to help create the culture known as Dallas Cowboys. So because we have now absorbed so much of that and we have a pretty good idea of what it is and what moves them, to get what we want, we have to come together as a fan base. The players need to come together and let's get away from I want to see players get away from, oh, we need this player, oh, we need that player. Because guess what? When that player goes to your rival, are you still drooling over him? See, because you could talk so sweet to where it's like now you can't detach from the love affair you had for said player. Because see, when it's time to turn it on, I need you to be a dog too. So I want to see less of that, but I want to see, hey, let's get some more help. Another reason why you won't get players to be united on fronts like that for, hey, we need to bring in this guy, we need to bring in that guy. Because guess what? You saying that, dog, but your homeboy who on the team who been struggling to see the field ain't going to like that.
Right.
He ain't going to beat his chest for, yeah, we need some help. No, dog, I'm trying to get on the field. Damn that.
Right. Facts.
Like we got to be sensible about this too, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
hey, can we get some help or you know what? Yeah. But when we start getting specific about players, that's when it gets a little weird to me.
Yeah. Yeah, let me call my boy Lou real quick.
And that's for the players. I want that clarity. That's for the players. Fans, we can do that.
And some people still asking to open up the phone lines. Let me get Lou on the phone. I'm gonna talk to Lou.
I'm gonna step off for just a second, boss, and check on the fam.
Okay. Oh man, called the wrong person. And then my boy Chris 214 said he finna get a plate. So I'm talking about big dog.
What's good, boss?
What's up, Lou?
What's good, Amp?
Oh, he took a break.
Oh, you took a break. Oh man,
What up, bro?
But hey, man.
Oh, he can hear you.
Hey, I appreciate all everybody in the chat, all the the content creators. I appreciate it's beautiful. Us coming together and trying to come up with some type of solution because these Cowboys will make us stress out. But boss, I came to fight you on this draft stuff, man.
All right, let's fight.
Hey. So, I know everyone's been pushing, this, weapons versus the trenches. Now, I'm not pushing, for it, obviously in the first round. But I'm just saying, I'm just liking that we just, completely abandoning it and saying like, oh, we're tired of the the taste in our mouths. We need to go a completely different direction because I fear that we're becoming, other organizations, and I'm trying to build my team like the winning organizations, like the Detroit Lions. Like everyone keeps mentioning how, they took Jahmyr Gibbs and they took LaPorta, but they failed to mention that they've been building that team for 10 years, ever since the pick back in 2014 in Taylor Decker, one of their left tackle, who's probably their worst lineman on their team. You feel me? And they've been building their team slowly. Then they got Ragnar. Then they go get Penei Sewell with a top 4 pick. You know what I'm saying? And then they get Aiden Hutchinson. And then Alan McNeil. I fear the Cowboys. I understand y'all want a weapon, but I want to build my team like the Lions and not like the Falcons. The Falcons have been weapon hungry every single year. And they have all these expectations. And yet when it's time to get gritty and it's time to put balls to the wall, here they are again, weaponed up and out the playoffs. And yet they still have the same issues over and over again. They don't have a pass rush. O-line is mediocre, et cetera. So I feel what y'all saying, but I just want us to pump the brakes just a tad bit.
Let's talk about it. Because this is the way that I explain it. You in the market for a home, right?
Yep.
Okay. So when I bought my home, I bought my home as a wholesale home, and I used the equity to fix it up. Okay.
Right.
So the first thing in a fix up needed to be stuff that's gonna make the house run comfortable and get your costs down. Right. Mm-hmm. So I use this example. So I got, and this is a true story, I got energy efficient windows, right? Mm-hmm. I got a brand new AC unit. Now, the energy efficient windows cost $6,000. Mm-hmm. The new unit costs $7,000, right? Mm-hmm. But my bill would have been $1,000 a month. When I invested into the energy efficient stuff, guess what my bill ended up being for a 2,800 square foot house?
Right.
It went down to $120. Mm-hmm. My point is this: the Cowboys have already been investing into what you're talking about, the responsible stuff. And we've been doing it the majority of these last 4 or 5 years. Tyler Smith, responsible pick. Mozzie, trenches, responsible pick. Tyler Guyton, trenches, responsible pick, right? Cooper Beebe, responsible pick. So I think we've already basically put in the foundation, like you said. Detroit started with what? Their foundation. And what did they do last? They got the surround sound. Because that's what I did when I got all the stuff that was going to get my costs down. Then I got the big screen projector. You know what I'm saying? And I got one upstairs in the moving room and the fish tank. You know what I mean? The 1,000-gallon fish tank. That's what we saying with weapons. We saying we've handled the foundation. Stop investing into foundational stuff. We need some candy now. We need some toys. Like we had enough slow cook.
Well, here's my thing. And just answer this question. Which one do you think is easier to get? Do you think it's easier to get weapons in the free agency or easier to get trenches? Because here's my thing with the NFL. I don't think there's many good offensive linemen in this league. I don't think there's many good defensive tackles in this league. Mainly because when the teams find a good one, they keep them because they understand how valuable it is. You have a great foundation. We're talking about your house. You're not going to sell your foundation. You're going to do what is right and all that. Now, the surround sound, and it's talking about the weapons and everything like that. We understand the wide receiver position just from a, emotional standpoint. They're divas. You know what I'm saying? They're if they feel like they can go get it somewhere else, they will go somewhere else. They're constantly moving. We got a big name already want to be in the trade block. Tyreek Hill. When is the last time have we seen the premium of the prim, offensive lineman or good offensive lineman or good defensive lineman be on the market consistently? That's why I say, and I'm never against drafting these guys because they're hard to find. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's
but
the only thing with that.
You talking about the league, let's narrow this down to the Cowboys. From a league standpoint, you right. But then when it comes to our team, do we need to invest again? You paid
I think we
still.
do with defensive tackle. Is defensive tackle? What
Wait,
you say?
wait. Hold
Is
on.
it good?
Wait. Are you saying we need to go defensive tackle again?
I'm saying this, Cowboy Nation. I am done overrating my players.
No, wait, no. Go back to defensive tackle, bro. Go back to this. Are you? Let's be clear on this, Lou. Are you saying a DT for a contending team is what we need to do?
I'm saying this. If the market, if you may not need a need for, a better. I'm trying to make this analogy for your house. A better or more advanced, AC unit. Even though your AC unit has been breaking down, you didn't call the guy a couple of times. If they have something on the market that you can get for the low, and it's going to keep you, keep your bill down for the longest. I'm saying right now, and I'm talking about this draft, because this draft, if people don't, is what I'm saying, this DT class is deep. Like, I'm saying, like, almost 4 rounds deep. There is, like, there's some guys, it's 2 guys that are going to go in this first round. One of them, if he fail, I don't care what y'all talking about, I'm taking him. That's Mason Graham out of Michigan. But his teammate may fall into the second round. He's one of those guys as well. I'm saying, yes, maybe on a regular draft, this may not be a need, but I'm saying with the circumstances going on in this draft class and how this position group is wired, I think you need to move it at the top of your shopping list, because you
Oh, hell no.
And hey, boss, I've been watching you for a moment of now. So I remember when we picked Mozzie Smith. I remember big game James. I really remember what y'all said with Jay Tuck. Y'all all were iffy about the Mozzie pick. And and you can go back to what you said. Because I really remember what y'all said, man, we took Mozzie. But on film, that teammate had a motor on him. And he was a freshman.
We said that. But see,
that guy was Mason Graham.
But okay.
You said was better
I'm
than
with
the guy
you.
that you drafted.
I'm with you though. Let me ask you a question though, Lou. Let me ask you a question. How long usually does it take one of these trench players to come around?
But you also said.
Now you got to answer the question though first. You can't.
No,
you can't.
I'm answering it. because you said the top end guys. Like
usually they got to be top 15. But even then, how long does it generally take?
Probably like 1 or 2 years.
Yeah. So if you're a top 15 pick, I would give you 2 years. So for instance, Jalen Carter, right? Did he have a good year 1?
Did he have a better year 1 than better year 2? Was his year 1 better than Mozzie's year 2?
No.
See, like to Andre Sweat, he went second round last year. Big D tackle out of Texas, 6'5", 360. Was his year 1 better than Mozzie's this past year?
I don't know.
I'm here to tell you that they were talking about him. He was doing his job, being stout in that middle. Now, I love Mozzie.
But I'm asking though, that was my question though. See, you dodging me, Lou. Lou, in general, how long does it take?
It takes 1 or 2 years.
I say 3 years, unless you're a top 15 guy. If you're a top 15 guy, I give you 2. Cause Mozzie kind of like that, right? Right? His year 2 was way better than his year 1, right? My point is, I'm sick of these dudes that we gotta wait on to get their best. I say just pay for it. Just go ahead and pay for it, guy. Why not pay for it, Lou? Why we gotta always draft and wait? Why not just pay for it?
Because what you're paying for is not like, you're not gonna find the best. Their dream. You're not gonna pay for that. You're not gonna find that, because
I'm not trying to find a dream DT, Lou. I'm not.
I understand it.
I'm trying to find a guy that's go plug up the middle and free up my linebackers. I ain't trying to find the next Sue. But what I'm not doing is what I don't want to do is I don't want to get a premium pick again that I'm not gonna get their best until 2026.
Well, I'm not saying the first. Well, I'll take that back. I'm only saying the first pick if one guy falls.
So then, if you're talking about even round 2, round 3, now we talking
round 3. It better be a DT.
Hell no.
Yeah,
hell no.
Have you seen DTs yet?
Nah, it's not even that. It's the fact that We do this every time. We got the white gorilla. We gonna be able to plug up that middle, and he doesn't develop into year 3. We Quentin Bohanna. He looked like he played good against Alabama. He looks like he gonna be that guy, and we don't get the best Quentin Bohanna to year 3. No, it's like
boards.
It's like
we gonna feel about boards, and we're gonna watch the film, and we're gonna have this conversation again.
Nah, it's not. Listen, because at this point, I honestly don't trust it. I don't care what their college film says. It says to me what the trend is for these guys to develop, and we know the trend is it takes trench players about 2 to 3 years. Even Tyler Guyton. We all came around and started liking Tyler Guyton, right? But Tyler Guyton, we go get the best Tyler Guyton next year because we keep getting these players that we gotta wait on. They take too long to cook. I want that instant. I want something I can put in the microwave like Genty. I want to pull him out and eat right now.
Boss, you can't use Tyler Guyton. We
Why can't?
Why? Knowing he was raw, and we literally moved him outside of position.
But you can my boy said it. See, even my boy Gary said this, and I agree with Gary. It even took Dexter Lawrence 3 years. True or false? Man, come on, Lou, come on, bro.
If the bar's being better than Mozzie, I don't think it took Dexter Lawrence 3 years for it to be better than what
I ain't even saying to be better than Mozzie. I'm talking about to be the dude he was drafted to be.
I'm saying this. I know what Mozzie gave me this year, and if we're comparing what Jalen Carter gave you, I think Jalen Carter year 1 was better than what Mozzie gave you this year.
But see, we talking about freaky Jalen Carter, bro. That's why
I'm arguing this DT class.
Listen, man.
These are some freaky DTs. I'm telling you right now.
I don't believe you, Lou. I don't believe you. Like, I'm gonna just tell you, I don't believe that these DTs, and I ain't looked at them yet. But I just don't believe it because history doesn't say that. Now if you right, I'm gonna turn around and say you right. But I just don't believe it, Lou. I don't believe that this is gonna be a class to where it's gonna be all these DTs are gonna be instant impact year 1. I don't believe you.
Remember when I said it? I'm saying them guys you're talking about. It's about 7 of them in this class right now. 7.
And you wait. Are you saying it's gonna be 7 instant impact DTs?
I am saying it's gonna be 7 defensive tackles in this class. Wherever they drafted to, they will be impacting their teams
instantly or within the first 3 years.
I'm not saying all of them gonna be stars.
No. I'm saying are they gonna be instant impact?
They're gonna get in that rotation. And they're gonna have some impact, especially.
Oh hell no!
There's a guy in here. We questioning his effort, but if a coach can really unlock it, he can be the next Chris Jones. I'm literally telling you. You gotta turn on this film.
All right, I just listen.
Interesting combo.
The only thing I'm gonna say, Lou. This is the only thing I'm gonna say. There are times to where you do have an exceptional class. Okay,
that's why I'm arguing so hard.
No, I'm with you. And if you really believe that this is an exceptional class, I want you to do exactly what you're doing. You standing on it, you fighting for it.
That's why when you were saying let's compare Banks to last year. See, I was that when I said I wasn't talking about Banks film last year. I was talking about the tackle class from last year. That was an exceptional tackle class, and I don't think it's fair to compare Banks to that class. You know, like Banks would have went higher than what Guyton was. You know what I'm saying? Like Banks would have been like the number 7 tackle on that list. But that's why for position groups, it happens like that. You know.
Wait. See, and we gonna disagree on that too, bro. We gonna disagree on that too.
What Banks?
Now, cause you called the film that I broke down an anomaly.
I was saying the tackle class from last year was an anomaly.
Yeah, that definitely was an anomaly. But the matchup that I told you about, where Banks was on skates, I didn't see none of those top tackles get done like he was done, bro.
I'm telling you, these top tackles. I'm gonna give you 2 names. That really is only first. It's only 2 tackles that need to be in the first round this entire draft.
I think so too. I agree with
Josh
you.
Simmons at Ohio State and
Yeah.
Banks. Now
Yeah.
Banks made what making
Banks feel like a reach to me, bro.
He can, I love his re-anchor. He can really sit down, and that's why I said watch.
Go look at the film that I said though versus Kansas. Tell me if you see him sitting down, or do you see him on them skates? That boy.
I'm gonna watch this.
You gonna come back different. You gonna come back different, bro. I promise you.
Like, I'm gonna probably be like, hey, Booker got him.
Roll back.
I'm telling you, like Lou, I'm not lying, bro. He was on them.
And that's probably why he may not be an NFL tackle. That's why people want to get him.
No, I don't see NFL tackle, bro. I'm being honest. I can see guard. I can see guard.
Like, I'm not like. I mean, this tackle class.
Yeah.
I did a video. It's some guys. Like, there's a guy on PFF, Ariante Ursery out of Minnesota. I think he should be 7th round. Like, they got him probably at tackle 4. He looks terrible. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And there's some guys like a Marcus Mbao or like there's some guys or the guy from North Dakota State, Greg Zabel. Like, I feel like they need to be higher on this list, but. There's not gonna that tackle class from last year is skewing how we posted, a view on regular tackle, a regular offensive line. That tackle class was phenomenal. There was like 6 or 7 tackles in that class.
Right.
So yeah,
man. But you know what? I appreciate the call, bro. Cause see, you called to fight, and it was a good fight, bro. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? And I love it because you passionately believe in what you believe. And I might be wrong. I could be wrong. And because I'm being honest, I haven't dug through the DT class yet. If I go through and I see generational class like you seeing, I'm gonna come back and say Lou said it first. You know what I mean? Like for real.
We're gonna fight all draft.
I think you in love with your idea, bro. I think you in love with your idea, bro. I can smell it. I can smell it, bro. I smell that you done fell in love this early, bro. How you fall in love this early in the draft process?
Look, this D tackle class, they are like all of these D tackles are dancing bears. These guys are 6'5", 320, moving better than the linebackers behind them. That is that norm, and they strong as an ox. Like when I seen that, and I'm seeing that from multiple guys. When I finally see one of those traditional D tackles, the one that can't move, and it just I just get bored by the film of what I'm.
I like it, Lou. Lou, you getting me excited, bro. You getting me excited though. You are, bro. You getting me excited. It's just too much history that says most DTs are not instant impact.
Derek Harmon, Tyleek Williams, Kenneth Grant, Mason Graham. I love the guy from Texas. I'm blanking on Collins. I think his last name is. Like, you really need. Turn on that film. That's all you got. Let it play.
All right, there it is. Appreciate the phone call, Lou. Lou, if there's anything else, just let me know you want to call in, bro, and then we'll do this again. Good call, big dog. Hey, plug your channel.
Hey, no. At Lou Takes, LOU Takes. Right now, I'm in a series. We going through, the top. I'm going position by position. I'm literally scouting 16 guys per position. We just did D tackles. That's why I had to argue Boss right here. And what I'm seeing, we got linebackers, running backs, all of that. Top 10, top 6, etc. Appreciate it, Boss.
All right, that was a good call.
Boy, man.
Because even as we watch a Philly game right now. Jordan Davis, how long did it take him to come around?
Yeah. Now, I'm going to start off with this.
Who was freakier than Jordan Davis?
Bro.
Did he run like a 4.7?
It was like unheard of, bro. Like,
and year one, he was. Oh, wrong button.
Oh my God, these boys hitting.
Yeah, they hit. They hitting. Yeah.
The other receiver I think he got his shoulder dislocated. The way they was holding it like that, I said, oh no, he properly and he'll come back. But to Lou's point, right? Let's look at it this way. Came out this year and confirmed that we are running a scheme that is more towards Mozzie's strengths, correct?
Yeah.
What if Mozzie had that out the gate? How would that have accelerated his growth? having the right scheme with the right player. See, that's our problem in Dallas a lot. And that's why these conversations and talks are necessary, because he may feel strongly about it. And then we get him and it's like, well, damn, this is not what we saw on the film. Well, because you know how we do in Dallas. You know how Jerry and Steven love to do. We like to draft guys and then we want to mold them into what we want them to be instead of accentuating what it is that they already have. Mm-hmm. And so that's why you're seeing you saw the major jump of Mozzie from last year to this year. But what if he had that out the gate? He could have possibly been one of those type players. But on the flip side, boss, to your point, I'm with you. I don't want a slow cook DT. I want somebody right now, because guess what? If you don't fix that, who's going to give a damn about a corner?
Right.
Who's going to see that corner?
Right.
Because the way teams was running on us and only having to throw the ball 12 times a game.
That was a damn good run by Jacobs.
Yeah, it was. He's a horse. He's a horse. They needed to use him more earlier.
Yeah, he's starting to go now.
Yeah.
He's starting to go. But nah, that was a good talk though, man. That was a real good talk. Like, me and Lou, we gonna have us a bunch of fights, bro. We gonna have to round 2, round 3 this thing for real. Cause see,
I want to see OC in that mix too, boss.
And let me tell you why I gotta fight the homie again. We gonna fight about this again, bro. Because I made the same mistake last year. Cause I get what Lou is saying. See, what Lou is saying is smart. It is smart what he's saying. He said when you get a rare class, invest into it, right? I was saying the same thing for tackle last year, right? I was like, how often are you gonna get a first round graded tackle at the bottom of the first, right? Mm-hmm. Like a true one, right? But then in hindsight, Coleman should have been a pick, bro. We should have went with Coleman if we was trying to win this year. You feel me? We should have went with Coleman and moved Tyler Smith out to left tackle, put TJ Bass at left guard. We had an answer for left tackle already. We did not have to invest into a 10-year player. You know what I mean? We could have invested into a player that we will benefit now. And Coleman would have been with his cousin, CeeDee Lamb, bro.
Damn. Mm.
So see, if the most responsible thing, because I was talking about the responsible stuff in the house, is DT. He right. Nah, to me, I'm sick of being responsible, bro. At some point, you got to enjoy your house. Go get the fish tank. Go get the flat screen. Go get the surround. It's time to enjoy the house.
Yeah, bro. To your point, I think you did, talking about what you did, like you did what Zimmer did. See, you knew better and you didn't do better.
Right.
And you changed your mind and opinion about stuff that you have come to conclusion for, that you put a lot of work into. So, I mean, it's cool that, it happens, honestly, sometimes to the best of us. And to your point, sometimes we all fall in love with our ideas.
Yeah.
It happens. It's actually quite easy to do. It's actually very
easy to do.
Very
easy to do. Yeah.
So
yeah.
I think we might have ourselves. We might be getting back closer to a game again. The cheese curds looking like they're trying to pull it within another possession on the goal line, and he got it.
Oh, whoa. Wait.
Pastor Taft, he need to go repent right now.
What?
Pastor, you need to go repent right now.
I'm opening up the phone lines because I gotta hear this.
Pastor but you know what? Pastor, see, I know the Lord can use anybody. But you really want to bring that junkie back here, dog?
No junkies. I'm open to it. I hear him out. I hear you, Pastor Tal. Pastor Tal. I don't believe that this play calling is killing more.
They making this man lay down in green pastures.
Yeah,
Boss's
yeah. They making him lie down. This is
right now,
Sirianni.
it's everything in him.
Yes,
not throw the ball.
I don't trust him. I don't. I especially in Dallas. See, because I've been kind of keeping up with the drama on Philly, Pastor. And the drama in Philly has, early in the season, they was mad at Kellen Moore because he wasn't running the ball. Sirianni had a talk with him, and then they began to feed Saquon, and now we here where we are. We're here now. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. To me, what happened is Sirianni laid out the vision of what he wanted to see from Kellen Moore, and that's what turned it around. You know what I mean? So I think Kellen Moore is still who he is. He's similar to Mike McCarthy, to where he's pass happy, but he has to be made to sit down in them green pastures. That's my opinion. So, and as head coach, I almost hit that hell no, but that's past the tell. I gotta find another button. Let me see. I almost hit that hell no, but I can't do that to a pastor. Hold on real quick. I gotta find a button. No, wait, this ain't too bad. I can't. Let me try. I don't want no cuss words or nothing.
Run it up.
That's the best I can do. Yeah, thank you. No, Pastor, no. Okay, but this could be true though. To your point, Pastor, people do learn, people do evolve. That's true. I just don't trust it.
About, let them use you, son. Let them use you.
That's true though. People, because I made the same case. I said Shanahan evolved.
Passed over here talking about Kellen Moore as a saint turned a sinner turned a saint.
Run it up.
I'm so tempted to hit that hell no. Nah, not on Sunday, man. I ain't no. I done already had a bad Sunday, man. It's I ain't finna make it worse. No. But I'm gonna open up the phone lines, and I do know partially what you're saying is true. Is I just don't trust him. Cause I don't know the source. Is it really him or was it Sirianni? You know what I mean? So I tell you what, Pastor Taft, if you could send me some links to where he's saying that I've learned to love to run the ball, I would be open. I promise you I would. I would be open. You know what I'm saying? But if I don't get nothing from him saying that he want to run the ball, I'ma still think he the same. So
we got us a game.
Yeah. Thank God. Ooh, I won't feel it. Who you want to win? Who you want to lose, bro? Tell the truth.
Bro, I'm going for the cheese curds, dog.
Me too, bro. I hate Philly, bro.
And
we supposed to hate Green Bay.
Yeah, traditionally history over time, but they're not as obnoxious as Philly is.
Yeah, they're not. True. They just been kind of giving us L's.
That's it.
So
wow, this is man.
But you know what I like about today? People fighting. I like that. See, this is executive stuff. This is people calling in to speak their mind, and I love that. Like everybody don't just suck up here. They whatever we say, they say. No, it's a whole lot of no. I don't feel that, boss. I don't feel it. I don't feel that, amp. I don't feel that.
But you know why, boss? Do you know what it is? That's because at Boss Cowboy Sports, you create and foster an environment and a culture that focuses on the fact of your voice mattering. And if you are heavy in your convictions, we will not be offensive to you, your thoughts, or your ideas.
Yeah.
Just come with some common sense.
Yeah.
Be respectful and show your work. Yeah. That's really all we saying.
Right. Well said. Amp, can you hold it down? I got to walk my kids out.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Man, it's getting good, y'all. 4th and 1 at the 50. Tush push wins again. I will be damned. Tush push wins again. Man, y'all are having some really good fights though. I I thought it was gonna be kind of a cool, casual, laid back, talk a little ball, look up occasionally at the game. But y'all coming with some key points, and honestly, that's what we need in the nation right now. That's what the Dallas Cowboys need. We need people out here thinking, being objective, good constructive criticism, so we can get better. Yep, Philly's finding the run game again. They kind of got away from it that last drive, and I think that was a 3 and out, but excuse me. I don't even know where we at with the stats. I was into the conversation so much, I stopped keeping up. Where are we? We are... Philly's got 120 on the ground. Green Bay has 103 on the ground. Neither team has really passed the ball particularly well. Green Bay's got 138 passing yards. Jordan Love's 15 of 26. Jalen Hurts is 10 of 18 for exactly 100 yards. Can't have them kind of penalties. You just gave them 15 yards. Now you're almost at the point where you're about to put them back in field goal range and make it a 2-possession game again. See, I get it. You frustrated, dude, but he was already out of bounds, man. That extra push is what did it. Nixon. So how y'all feeling? I mean, what do y'all... I want to see the chat. I want to see what y'all talking about. What do you think, looking at these teams and looking at how they're playing today, what do y'all feel is the most important need? Where should we... I'm not talking about players per se, but what do y'all feel is our biggest need? Not only going into the draft, but free agency as well. I'm open to everybody. Y'all let me know. Yeah, it was kind of soft. I mean, it was a little, and they were already engaged. Chad, I don't know. Saquon Barkley has 86 yards currently. 2nd and 4 at the 20. Back on the ground. First down. And that clock is slowly milking down. So I'm seeing some of y'all. JVB boy said wide receiver. CB said physicality. Weewu said wide receiver, running back, cornerback, linebacker. Tyrone Church. DT wide receiver, cornerback. Stargazer says wide receiver, running back, and cornerback. Angie says running back, wide receiver, DT. Mike says wide receiver. New owner. Hey, well, y'all know that ain't happening, so. But yeah, it's a little bit all over the place, but from what I'm seeing consistently is D tackle, wide receiver, running back, cornerback. Those seem to be the top 4. And depending on how you feel, you may give one position group a little bit more than the other. I'm gonna say for me, it's tough because I want a run game, but I also want somebody on the other side of CD. No offense to Jake Ferguson. And yes, he did take a nosedive this year. Like, I was expecting him to take another step forward. That didn't occur. I don't know what was up with him this season. But I don't want my tight end, like, unless you're somebody like Gronk or that dude in Kansas City, I don't want my tight end being my wide receiver or my receiver too. at least as far as targets. I want somebody who can take the pressure off of CD. And that's not validating his number one, his wide receiver one ability, but just in games where your good defensive coordinators can kind of take that star receiver out in games like this, I want us to be able to have a pivot. And I felt like a lot of years in the playoffs, we didn't have the pivot. You know, we have this is who our offense goes through, and then when they don't go through it or they take it away from us, it's like, what else do we have left? Is that going to be a holding call? Are they about to push him backwards? C. Burleson says running back, edge, or DT. Philip Henderson says running back, wide receiver, defensive end, and cornerback. Okay, that was different. A couple of people I'm seeing now are saying edge. Rodney says wide receiver 2, running back, linebacker, and DT. Now, y'all know Amp's a former linebacker, and as good as Leofau was this year, I appreciate what Kendricks did, what he brought to that room. But y'all, I ain't gonna lie. I want a dog Mike. I want a dog Mike linebacker, and I felt like we honestly have not had one since Sean Lee left. Truth be told. No offense to the Wolf Hunter, but bruh, my man couldn't stay on the field long enough. I need somebody with a big frame that's solid, who's got some speed. Might not be the greatest necessarily in coverage, but I'm talking about as far as run support, like what Kendricks did. I like what Kendricks did, but to me, he was a tad too slow. In no order: wide receiver, running back, linebacker, DT. Yeah. Trade Schoolmaker for LB. Interesting. Chris said McCarthy's play sheet. Yeah, Star, I like Maris. But to me, this is me personally, he lacks some beef. Now, does he bring it? Does he hit well? Absolutely. But to me, I need a little bit more thud and a little bit more girth out of my linebacker. He's a good linebacker, but to me, what Amp wants, what Amp envisions as far as Mike linebacker, Leofau is not what Amp wants. Could he be a nice Will? Absolutely.
Ooh, what did I walk into?
So what I did is I was just curious. I wanted to know from the chat, and it's kind of unanimous here what the top 4 are, but I asked everybody looking at these teams, what do you feel going into free agency and the draft? What do you feel is our biggest need? And you got a combination of a lot of different things, but the top 4 were running back, wide receiver, DT, and corner. Couple of edges got thrown in there, but it was mainly running back, wide receiver, tackle, D-tackle, and
he should have stripped that ball off Hurts.
He should have.
Go ahead.
We can't run without an O-line. Good point. But I think we got one.
Yeah. We got an O-line.
Is it the greatest? Is it top of the league? No.
It might be.
But it could be. Yep.
Yeah, we got to let them boys cook. They in the oven.
They still, they look at the chat. They still coming in with the positions.
Please, Mr.
Some are saying in no particular order, but they throwing them in there.
Yeah.
Yep. Running back, wide receiver, corner, DT. Yep.
I think wide receiver 2 is our top need. I think running back, then corner, low key safety. because it's so many. But I think safety gonna handle itself because I think we gonna bring some of them guys back, and I think they gonna be cheaper. I think we gonna bring back one because he was kind of hurt at the end. Bell, I think we gonna get him back cheaper. Linebacker. I don't think DT is as big as a need because of Mozzie. I think we need somebody to help with him though. But I think Mozzie going into year 3, I don't think we need shoes as bad because now
do y'all think Osa makes it back?
I don't think Osa make it back.
I don't either, bro.
I hope so.
I hope so.
I don't think he make it back. I think he played himself out of Dallas.
Yep. Dwayne said, move Micah back to LB. Free agency for edges. Draft a running back, wide receiver, or DB.
What was you saying about Lil Fowl? Now, he not your type of middle?
He's not.
I see where you're going with that too.
He's not.
And did you say he's more like
he's more of a Will to me.
Did you say Fred Warner?
No, I didn't give any comps. I just said he's more of a Will instead of a Mike. I want some more beef and girth in that middle.
I know what you mean.
Now, cerebrally and being where he's supposed to and all of that, yes, he's good. He can do that. But see, we haven't seen Leah Fowl at Mike taking that punishment over and over again over the course of the season.
That's true. That's true. And to say he can handle it is to just assume it. It's just assuming it. I feel good, but feeling good and seeing it is two different things. It's true. You make some good points, bro. You making some good points, bro. In about 5 minutes, I'm gonna open up the phone lines because I know some people said they want to call in.
Did you catch your last round for the promo?
Did I?
Because I think that was around the time that I stepped off and right before lose, so I don't even remember.
I might have missed it. But we got another one coming up in 12 minutes.
So them boys got the field goal. They have pushed it to a 2-possession game again with 7 minutes and 33 seconds left.
Come on, man.
All 3 timeouts.
Green Bay, come on, man. Y'all got to pull this out, bro.
Yep. They absolutely have to get some type of score. This man is reading a book on the sideline.
Thank you. My boss say bless you. Thank you.
I know you lie. AJ Brown is reading a book on the sideline.
Man,
they
boss
gonna
say
have to
bless
ask that in the press conference.
Y'all some cool people. Boss, bless you.
AJ,
appreciate y'all.
What were you reading? What were you reading on the sideline, AJ? Was it a football inspiration book or what? Or were you just trying to get your mind away from the game? What were you reading, AJ?
You know what, though? It might be something to that, though. I ain't going to judge it. It looked bad, but it might be something to that for real.
I don't think I've ever seen that in
I've never seen that, bro.
Watching football, bro.
I've never seen that. But you know what? You know this from playing, bro. We all have some of the most ridiculous superstitions, bro. We do. Like, it might be to him something that get his mind right, a quote that make him settle in. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I'm just like him. If it make me play better, I'm gonna take that book on out there with me.
Facts. It could be the little engine that could. I don't give a damn.
For real.
Hey.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Uh-oh. Jacobs look a little shooken up. That man got 80 run rush yards, 40 receptions, 40 receiving yards, and a TD.
Yeah, they using Jacobs up. They giving Jacobs the ball.
They need to.
Mm-hmm.
What are weapons?
You know what we didn't talk about with either team?
What's that?
Their balance.
I said that too. I mentioned it.
How they looking balance wise?
Get back to it.
Yeah. Talking about AJ looking at porn.
Angie.
Sway say AJ reading receivers for dummies. I love Cowboy fans, bro. We so petty, bro. We petty.
All right, Green Bay's balance. Green Bay's balance. 28 pass attempts to 25 rush attempts. So
Right
fairly
there.
balanced.
Yep.
And Philly has 21 pass attempts to 26 rush attempts. Philly's got 137 on the ground. Green Bay has 107 on the ground. And time of possession is almost identical. It's neck and neck. Green Bay just took it back because they have the ball now. But this might be the play of the game right here. Fourth down, 4th and 3 from the 41 with about 5 minutes left. They don't convert this, you can kiss the baby, and we can shut this stream down, bro.
Yeah. And I will too. I will shut it all the way down right now. Let me open up the phone lines before I do that, though.
All right.
Because I have a feeling these boys gonna lose right here.
Did he get both down? One. Nope. First foot out. That's a wrap.
I knew it. I just had a feeling them suckers would go drop the ball.
Now Philly gonna be beating their damn chest.
And boy, that's on Love though, man. He threw that ball high. Boss, you rubbing off on
Definitely
me.
was giving Trey Lance.
What I do? You can't blame me. And you trying to blame me. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. I know she's saying. She basically said that was too much information.
Oh.
Hey, listen. It's a safe place, man. In certain places, you know you can be yourself, keep it real. Y'all family.
Hey, how the saying go? We listen and we don't judge.
Yeah. Straight up. Straight up. I got the phone lines open again. So I know Pastor Tal said he wanted to call in.
My one number. You are the only participant.
I know Pastor Tal said he wanted to call in. And then somebody said they didn't want to call and debate me. You sure you want to do that? No, it's okay. Because if you're right, I'm going to just say you're right.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I got the phone lines open, man. So if y'all go call in, y'all need to call in because we'll probably end the stream soon.
Because if you don't, Boss will shut that down.
Straight in the stream. And so, got the number of Pastor. I want to hear you out on Kelly Moore. And I've been thinking about it. People do evolve. They do.
True. But to trust him in the head coach capacity, because that's the only way we will be able to get him.
I think Jerry and them might have too much of their way with him. Not enough pushback.
Mm-hmm.
That's my concern. Is him and any young coach. 703, you live.
What's up? This is Pastor Taft, man. What's going on?
What's going on, Pastor?
I'm good, man. How you?
Good, sir. A while. It's been a while, so always good to hear from you, Pastor.
It's been a minute, man. I know it's been a minute, man. Good to see. Tell my boy Amp I said what's up too, man. Good to see
absolutely.
Good to see y'all, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, listen, man. So here's my theory.
Mm-hmm.
If you thinking about 2019, 2020, 2021, Kellen Moore, I would be with you.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking about 2022 Kellen Moore, especially when Tony Pollard was healthy. My mind keeps going back to that San Francisco game, man. Now, it wasn't a perfectly called game, but when Tony Pollard was healthy, we were moving the ball and we had things going, and we probably should have won that game, and we would have been in the NFC Championship with Philadelphia. So from there, he goes to the Chargers, works with Herbert, and has his little stint there. Now, they were decent. They weren't, extraordinary. And now he's in Philly, sitting under a head coach that has already been to the Super Bowl recently, and I think is learning about how to manage the game better. When he became our OC, it was on the job training. Now he got 5 years in, and I really feel that he would be better than he was before in that light. And I'm only saying this because we know how the Joneses get down.
Mm-hmm.
They're not going to get the most exquisite coach. They like to get people that they know, and people that can fit the culture.
Man,
he's been in the culture because he was in the organization.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking from that standpoint, you know, he would be just as good a play caller as Mike McCarthy. And let's be honest. And when he had the offense, when he was doing that, not exactly the same way he was doing it before, when it was the option routes and all that kind of stuff, we were moving the ball, man. We had a high-powered offense.
Yeah,
it was situational football that he needed to grow in, and I think that he has learned some of that. Not that he's perfect, you know, but he's learned some of that, and I don't think it would be a terrible move, you know. But let's be honest, who is out there if they bring Mike back, and it is what it is. But if they don't bring Mike back, who is out there that is going to be able to work with the Joneses and have a situation where we would feel comfortable? Because most of your dynamic coaches are not going to come to Dallas. They're just not, because they know they wouldn't have the control. So what I'm saying is, through all of the 5 years of like on-the-job experience, now you come back with a different perspective, and it could be better. Because that 2022 season was a good season, man. We had some little failures in there, but winning the East, and the truth is, the way we played against Tampa Bay and the way we played against San Francisco, man, Tony Pollard don't get hurt, man. We didn't see championship game. And we could have handled the Eagles, because we almost handled the Eagles with Cooper Rush.
This is
I just think
this is my only pushback. I got one.
Mm-hmm.
It's the fact that Turpin and Tolbert both admitted that they couldn't play because they was confused. So it's the fact that Kelly Moore offense expect you to be able to read the defense on the level of your quarterback, you know. So if some kind of way, if it came out that he simplified his offense and he's not as aggressive on them option routes, I would be with you. But I also know, and you know this, some players they're good talents, but they're not the smartest. So you got to simplify for them.
That's definitely true.
You know that's just
so
true.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
But listen, but what are you seeing in Philly right now?
Right now, they are simplifying it.
But what are you seeing?
I'm gonna tell you what I'm seeing. I'm seeing them running the ball very aggressively, using and leaning on their offensive line. But I also definitely see some outrage going on. Just being all the way honest. See, even as they rolling on the running game, who been showing frustration, Pastor? AJ.
Well, you know AJ Brown. You know.
Yeah, but he been going crazy. And you know, I just feel like his system is frustrating for number ones. And I even said that. I said AJ gonna be pissed. I said it way before. I said AJ go hate Kelly. You know what I mean? Because his system doesn't focus on playmakers. It's a system-based offense. I hate that.
So do you think it's totally system with AJ, or it could be that Saquon is really stealing the show? Because AJ a diva, and
I think both of them is true.
And ain't nobody talking about him now, because everything is about Saquon.
I think both of them is true.
If you think about it, who getting the most dimes is Devontae Smith. he getting all the dimes, man.
Yeah.
AJ just ain't getting them, but it could be the defenses are focusing on AJ as well.
Yeah.
You know, when it was Nick Sirianni, they were throwing to AJ no matter what. Double team don't matter. Just go to him.
Right.
You know, so I don't know, man. I just think that
it's a good thought. I like your thought.
Mike is coming back. I think Mike is coming back. I think Mike is coming back, but and I'm actually okay with that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
We just need a better defense, man. I'm okay with Mike coming back, man. We just
The conference has been locked.
Run the ball and stay healthy.
Yeah. Appreciate the call, Pastor. Good call as usual.
Okay, man.
Okay.
All right, man. You be blessed.
All right, that was Pastor Talford. You had something on that, Elm?
Yeah, I heard what y'all heard, you know, and I don't.
It's PTSD with him, bro.
I honestly, you know what? I'll say this. I need to see another year from Kellen.
Yeah.
Before I can make that decision. I haven't seen enough from him to change my mind yet.
Yeah. I do admire the fact that Pastor is thinking out the box. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that he's doing what I think everybody should get. Everybody should get a chance to be reevaluated. We shouldn't be still judging you based on what you was 4 years ago. Everybody should have a chance to evolve and grow, you know, whether you're a player or a coach. And it's big a pastor to actually, in my opinion, be willing to do that. Because so many people, once they bet against you, they stay on that. They never come off of it. You know what I mean? So it's like, to some of us doing that to Mike McCarthy right now. We doing that to Schoon right now. Right now. We said he was a bust, so we're not giving him no credit. See, at least pastor saying, I'm open for him to change, right? And giving him credit for what he doing.
I don't think I'm crazy. I was trying to read the title of the book. That's why I was looking like, because it was upside down on the screen. So I was like, I couldn't see it though.
We got 2 more calls. We got Sean. Sean, you live.
All right. So here's the thing.
Before you go, Sean. Today's stream is brought to you by BetUS, where you can receive 150% bonus on your first deposit and 125% of your next 2 deposits up to $2,000 with the promo code YouTube150. They're also doing a new promotion. It's pretty dope. You can claim 200% on a sign-up bonus with BetUS.com Casino, as well as crypto, where they gonna give you up to 250% crypto sign-up bonus. So they are really trying to entice y'all with matching you with bonuses to get your beak wet. And I think that's a good deal by BetUS. Go ahead, Sean. What you got?
Shout out to BetUS. Good job for them. So my only issue with that is that, so my question to Pastor would be, does he have a Jerry Jones hovering above him?
No.
See, the difference is 31 other teams have the freedom. They have the freedom to not worry about their owner hovering over them, being in their face about certain situations, saying who to throw the ball to, who not to throw the ball to, who to run, who not to run. See, when you have them type of issues and them type of problems, it's kind of hard to kind of coach around here in Dallas.
Right.
And honestly, most people can agree to that.
That's facts.
So my thing is that let's say, hey, all right, Kelly, come back over here. Let's bring you back over here. And yes, Kelly's a changed man and stuff like that. But let's say Dak Prescott got 2 receiving weapons. You know, you got CeeDee Lamb, and you got another great receiver weapon, and you got a third weapon right there on top of that. Yeah, you got a running back, but let's say, like, on a 31 situation. So what did they just do? All right, they had a two-switch operation, right?
Right.
So Jalen Hurts about the two-switch. What happened? They faked it around. Now, A.J. Brown was open, but let's think about this, though. Let's say that in our situation, it's 31, just like Mike McCarthy all the time. It's 31. Easy thing, let's just run the ball. He doesn't run it. He doesn't play action, and we can't push it, and we lose the game. You see, my issue with Kellen was never play calling. It's the same thing I have the issue with Mike McCarthy. It's situational football. When to run, when not to run. If you're in a short distance, run it. It should be no hesitation. It should never be think about. You shouldn't have to do all the extra things. That's my problem with it.
Good call. God dog, Sean.
Well measured.
Good call, Sean. Sean always be bringing, man. Let me see if I got my yoga flames. Do I still got my yoga flames, bro? I do.
Dracarys.
Ooh, that boy, he hit that.
Yoga fire. Yoga fire.
Sean,
Yoga
you got
flame.
anything else? I think he said what he said and got off. God dog.
Yeah, he did. And dropped the mic.
God, man, y'all clap it up for Sean, bro. You know, good debate. Good debate between him and Pastor. I like that. Good debate. See, that's what happened with these executives. You got all these smart people, man. That's gonna happen. 682, you live.
Boss, I'm calling about for agency, and I'm gonna tell you why you wrong. Because
hold on, you gotta wait.
Who is this?
Tell everybody who am I speaking with?
This is Tony. This is you, Darius Sumner. This is me from the chat order.
You say
the guy who's
Tomlin?
been crying about receivers. Mm-hmm.
Hey, okay. Hey, so you say you go tell me why I'm wrong. All right, tell me where I'm wrong.
Yes, I'm gonna tell you. Here's the thing about I'm gonna steal a little bit from Pastor. The Cowboys consistently go bargain hunting in free agency. What they do is, and Pastor speaks about this. When you open one door to sin, other sins leak in, basically. So when you consistently bargain hunt and go on two deals, yes, you will find a little bit. You will find a Pro Bowler here and now and then, like a Robert Quinn or whatever. But that doesn't necessarily fix the problem that you had in the first place. What you did was you took some duct tape and you put it on there instead of addressing the situation. You will not. If you say, for instance, if we will go and sign a veteran like Deontay Johnson or whatever, and say we sign it for 1 year. That doesn't necessarily fix our problem for the years coming up too. Like, for instance,
but you ain't explain where I'm wrong. Where am I wrong?
Here's why you're wrong. It doesn't. Their strategy has not been leading to championship football.
It hasn't been what?
It hasn't been leading to championship football, boss.
Championship football?
No, it has not been leading to championship football.
Okay. So hold on. So you blaming the lack of free agents for us not making a championship?
I'm saying the cheapness of it, not the lack of free agents, but the cheapness, the strategy of it.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you where you wrong. We have been having championship drafts and free agents mixed with those drafts. We just haven't been able to get over the hump. I think you absolutely wrong, because was Amari a free agent?
He was traded for, so he wasn't necessarily a free agent.
But I'm saying though, was he a drafted player for us? Yes or no?
Yes, he was a drafted player.
Okay, what about Eric Kendricks? Did he ball out for us?
He balled out for us, but it's a Band-Aid on it, in my opinion.
I mean, yeah, but no, okay. Listen, you can't say he balled out, but he a Band-Aid. You can't say that. If somebody was leading the league in tackles, that's not a Band-Aid, bro. That's somebody who we acquired and it worked out. Yes or no? Did that work out or not?
Yeah.
What about Hankins? Did Hankins work?
Hankins worked out.
Okay. What about Kelvin? What about Linval Joseph? Did that work out?
He worked out eventually.
Okay, so my whole point, and this is where I'm not wrong. Somebody said that we do nothing in free agency, and my point was, yes, we do. It's just that it's not what most of us want. We want us to go high price free agency. But to say we do nothing in free agency is factually wrong. You stupid.
that is true. That is true, boss. That's true. But when you look at guys like Ndamukong Suh, Javon Hargrave and stuff out there.
Hargraves was an instant success. You telling me Hargraves was instant success? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying he was free. These last weeks, he's been free a lot. Like he's been a free agent a lot. Like
so. Hold on. So now, let me ask you. So now, are we switching to the debate to where you think I was wrong on DT? Is that what we switching to?
No, I'm not switching. I'm saying that you was right about people saying they don't do nothing, but to necessarily say like they haven't did enough, boss. They haven't, and that's why I brought up the Nate Newton point. Because you gave Trey Lance $5 million, but you said you couldn't even afford Derrick Henry. Now come on, a guy who only started one game versus a guy who having an MVP caliber season. That's not doing enough, boss.
Listen, man. I think, to be honest, I think we do enough. I think the problem is not us getting them. I think it's more so how we treat them when we get them.
You said we treat them like bastards. Yep, I remember that.
Yeah, it's true. Because, like, for instance, Fowler played crazily good this year, yes or no?
Yes, he did.
Okay, that was the same Fowler we had for 2 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but what was the difference?
They gave him opportunity, but
so we had the talent. We just didn't do right by it. So guess who else over there playing right now? What's the African?
James Jones' favorite guy, Doris Armstrong.
Not him.
And probably it is.
Nah, not him. What's that? His Ngakaboo boo boo? You know what I'm talking about? No, the corner, the former first round. I don't know how to pronounce his name, bro.
Yeah.
No, is it Nagabi?
Yeah, Akabi. I'm a butcher his name. But we talking about. But my point is though, we picked him up. We didn't give him no chance over here, did we?
Bro, Dalvin Cook had 8 carries this year.
Well, he got beat up in the Giant game a little bit, just a little bit, one game.
But I'm just saying, did he get any opportunities over here?
Not afterwards.
Okay, did Evans, the linebacker, the former first round linebacker, did he get any opportunities over here?
Oh, not with Evans. That's why you made that show about what's called
Bastards.
Bastard mentality.
Yeah. So, like, you know, it's one of those things to where I don't think I'm wrong at all. I think I you know, and I know you called in to try to slap me. I don't think you landed no punches, big dog. I'm just being honest with you, bro. I think I've been Mayweather on you, bro. I think I've been.
Is the son Evans Bobby Wagner, boss?
Bro.
What?
Is the son Evans Bobby Wagner?
Huh?
Is the son Evans Bobby Wagner? Because we done had 2 seasons where we could have got Bobby Wagner, but we we couldn't afford it, basically.
No. And listen.
Yeah.
No. Hear me out. You right and wrong. It still go back to what I'm saying. It's how we treat them. It's not getting them. It's because he was the same price as LVE.
Mm-hmm.
So that means we should have got him. My whole point, we don't have no problems getting talent.
It's the utilization.
To me, it's the utilization. Now, some people think we got to go high, big names. I honestly don't think so. I think you got to fill your holes with quality value and build a quality roster. I think we do that.
You want a little bit of mix of both.
I do think we need a little bit of both. I agree. I think on that one we can agree. I think, you know, if it's the right, like for instance, a big name but value free agent would have been Saquon.
Mm-hmm.
Or Henry. Like both of them based on the market is affordable, man.
Mm-hmm.
And then D.A. Lee, I ain't big enough Dollar Tree. Did I lie on anybody that I said that was value? Did I lie on anybody that I said was value? I didn't lie on anybody. Fowler was good value. No, that's not Dollar Tree. That was good value. That was a good value free agent that we didn't use. That's not Dollar Tree. Now, we used to shop Major League Dollar Tree, but no. What'd you say? Huh?
Cedric Thornton and stuff. Come on, boss. Cedric Thornton.
That's a long time ago. That's like 6-7 years ago. We ain't been doing them Dollar Trees like that for the last. No, we've been on some value free agents for the last 5. We've been heavily on Marshall's free agents, heavily.
But also too, don't you agree that you get what you pay for? So if you
not necessarily, not necessarily. Sometimes you get way more than what you paid for.
Sometimes too, yeah, you right on that one.
Sometimes you can overspend too.
Yeah, that's true. But do you look at Philly right now? They got a lot of money invested in their wide receiving core, offensive line, tight end, running back, and quarterback. But Dallas, they have a wide receiver and a quarterback that's money invested into, and Zach Martin, and only Michael Parsons on the deep. No, not Micah. It's Trayvon Diggs on the defense side. It's D. Long. Who else money invested for?
Man, you lost this debate, man. You tried. You tried, bro.
No,
I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna clap it up for you, bro. I'm gonna say you tried. I appreciate it. You made a good effort, bro. You did, but L. Nah, you tried though, bro. You tried. Nah, bro. You got. Listen, man. You need to go back. You need to study a little bit harder. You need to pray, cause you got whooped, bro. You called in like you was finna do something. You straight.
No, boss. Oh my goodness.
Yes. No. You took an L today. You took a major L. You called in like you was finna school, boss, and you getting schooled.
Boss, according to you, though. According to you.
Nah, I'm messing with you though, man. Nah, I always appreciate everybody calling in, speaking their mind, man. I'm just messing with you. But we just see it different. We see it different. I don't think it's as bad as people think. I don't think it's as good as people think. Am I super praising our front office? Do I think certain ways? I'm gonna say it like this. Do I think they outright fumbled by not getting Saquon and Henry? Yes. Because all of those running backs was good value. Every one of them. They should have even just brought back Pollard. So on some of this, I agree. On some of this, I agree.
Boss, if you look at Philly, they got way more money invested in the superstar players, but the Cowboys tell us that they can't afford it. But yet the team that's in the same division can afford it, but you can't. That leads to, like, come on, that math ain't matching.
But they getting value too. They doing the same thing that we do. They getting value free agents. Saquon was an undervalued free agent. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, he was undervalued.
Yeah. And that's why we should have jumped at it. You know what I'm saying? So we saying the same thing, bro.
We got of it. That's bargain hunting, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's not, man. There's nothing wrong with bargain hunting. Y'all need to stop that. Listen, man. Listen. Let me tell you something, my black people. We need to stop that, bro. Listen, just because you go to Neiman Marcus don't always mean that it's value. God damn it. Sometimes you can get the same stuff out of Marshalls and it'll be the same quality and everything, bro. It's just that you one time because you listen. I know you don't want that, but sometimes it's good for your team, bro. It ain't just what you want. It's about what's gonna make the whole thing better, big dog. And all you want is Neiman Marcus. See, you know what? You one of them black people. See, I know your type. You one of them. It ain't gonna be, look, L. It ain't gonna be, hey man, I like that Rocky Balboa. It's gonna be where you get it. You know, you know how we do. Where you get that? You get that from Foot Locker. Where you get that? Where you know how we do as black people, man. It's not even how it look. It's where you got it. Goddamn it!
Damn, son, where'd you find that?
Hey, sometimes big T Bazaar look just like the Nike store, brother, and you know that.
Hey, boss, he's starting to break up a little bit, dog.
All right, let me get you off the phone, bro. You lost this debate. You tried, though, man. Get off my phone, man. I'm sick of you, bro. All right, good call, bro. Call back, though, man. This was fun. You lost, though. All right. I had to hit him, bro, at the end, bro. You know me, man. I'm messy as hell. All right, man. And we almost out of here, bro. Let's
I'm gonna let you know this, though. Coach Marv is good. He is all right. Okay. He is actually about 15 minutes away from the crib. Coach was on the road. He did some travel.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put this out there too. I'm gonna put that pressure on you. He said, if y'all doing the late game, I'm down.
I can't do it, bro. I would too. I would. But listen, y'all. This was Ep idea. What we just did was Ep idea. We was finna be done for the year, bro. And Ep was like, man, let's do the playoffs. I was like, why not? Let's do it. We started out saying that we was go scout. We really did the scout. We more so just kind of freestyled. It was fun though, bro. I enjoyed it, man. I enjoyed the chat, and I like that more of y'all calling in. See, y'all don't call in when the Cowboys playing. Y'all be locked into the game, but y'all was calling in today.
Ain't nobody gave a damn about this game.
Ain't nobody care about this game, and this game was low key boring too, bro.
It was, but you know what? I'm gonna do it though. I'm at least look at it.
Right. Yeah.
The balance was there for both teams.
Right.
But ultimately, what I said is, if you missed it. I put it out there on Twitter. I said, I'm 3 for 3. I'm about to be 4 for 4. The teams who have outrushed their opponent are currently 4-0 in this year's playoffs.
Yeah.
I think that'll hold true for the night game as well.
Right. Yeah.
Now, I will say this. Philly, we've seen, has a tendency to play down to their opponents. Because from what I saw from them in this game, didn't look like what I have seen from them all year. But yeah, honestly and truthfully, Green Bay didn't have They ain't
They ain't have
in the
enough
tank to compete with Philly, and that let this be a lesson. This could have easily been us. This could have easily been us going to Philly with what we have, because for them it was, and Watson wasn't even available. It was really receiver by committee, is what you saw today. Now they do have a running back, a solid one, but that could have easily been us. CD out there struggling to get looks because of CD in them. Just like you saw last night with Pittsburgh, it was Pickens in them. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, that's why we having these talks, these conversations that we're doing, because we want to see what does it take. That's the ultimate goal.
That's the ultimate.
What does our team need to somewhat resemble to get to this point and to be successful? Because it's one thing to get there, it's another thing to be successful. Mike has shown that he can get there, but I want us to be successful.
Let me add one more thing to what you just said too, Amp. Another good thing about us watching these playoff games together is I ain't look at neither one of these teams and say that they would have outclassed Dallas, a healthy Dallas. I didn't look at neither one of these teams like, ooh, this is some magnificent playoff football. Nah, I ain't see that today.
I ain't gonna lie, I did see that from Baltimore with their rushing.
Baltimore, but I'm talking about the NFC. The NFC.
Oh, NFC. No,
because we chose this game because of the NFC. We didn't choose no AFC games to do a watch party. We chose the NFC. You know what I mean? Teams we go mess around and face. And I didn't come out this game like, whoo, this NFC, whoo, they would have outclassed Dallas. Did you see that? I ain't see that. I see Dallas need to kind of improve, and you could have been one of these teams easily in a competitive matchup or better. Easily.
You know what the night game is?
What's that?
Washington versus Tampa.
And I promise you I would, Amp. I just can't. This is one of them I can't. But next week, I would double it up. I sure will. We'll do one watch party, take a break, and we'll do another. I'm with it. I'm all the way with it.
And we'll have Coach next week, too.
Yeah. Hey, but shout out, man. Shout out to Coach. I'm glad he got back with you. I'm glad he's safe. Glad y'all rock with us, man. Let's go ahead and give our final words. I'll kick it off. This team that I saw today, both the Eagles and Green Bay, was not impressive to me. I'm gonna be all the way honest, bro. I was not impressed. It wasn't anything that struck fear in me. Now, that might be different with Minnesota, right? That might be different to Detroit, right? Where we might walk out like, man, nah, we got to get our stuff together. They on another level, right? But I didn't get that today. This is also wild card. And with wild card, you're going to have a couple of teams in there that kind of squeaked in, right? So, you know, this version didn't impress me. Next week, might. So I feel good about where Dallas stand. I'm going to be looking forward to the news on Mike McCarthy so we can know where to go moving forward. Mostly what I loved about today, like never before, I loved how that y'all was willing to squab with me today and out. I love that. Like Lou called in with a different thought. Thomas called in with a different thought. Star called in with a different thought. Everybody was willing to fight. This was a very, very quality executive showcasing where Pastor Taft had an original different thought. This was, to me, in my opinion, the reason why this challenge to me is one of the best, because we welcome the differences. We go fight about it. We go fight hard about it, but we go walk away and shake hands. It was a great watch party because to me, y'all showed that y'all independent. This ain't no place to where I said it and everybody say amen. This ain't no place to where Am said and everybody just ride with it. It's a lot of differences on how we see things and we willing to express it. That's a dope place to me. That's a place to me where we can get better and we can have real good, honest, straight up disagreements. But if you call in, don't be like Thomas, man. Don't get whooped like Thomas, man. I'll mess with you, Thomas, bro. Just mess with you.
So, Cowboys Nation, man, first of all, again, I appreciate everybody for tapping in. Everybody in the chat, you are definitely one who is down for the cause. As Boss Cowboy would say, you're locked in. It definitely ain't no switching up. Boring ass game.
Boring.
But it's necessary.
Yeah.
Very necessary. Because you got to measure.
Got to.
You know? Amp is not one who when I'm at the urinal, I look over and compare. But in football, you have to.
Right.
Because for this reason right here, what you saw today, you saw a team take a chance on a guy who they said was beat up and injured and chewed up. And the word that the casual Cowboys fans love to use so much. Washed.
Yep.
Thank you, boss. And look at what he did. He came out here and he is pushing the Philadelphia Eagles to another level because that is a dynamic of their team that they did not have last year. That's a part of what Boss Cowboy was talking about today. Microwave. They ate Saquon this year.
Yep.
And guess what? He ate.
Yep.
2,000 times.
Mm-hmm.
So when I look at this team, I'm like, you know what? We have an okay team. We aren't bottom of the barrel, but we aren't top third. And that's where we want to get. Because you at least got to get to the dance to win the whole thing. So, selfish plug here. I have 7 points of what I think this team needs to focus on. And I'm going to go ahead and spoil you because y'all come back to Amp Sports. Yeah, I was going to put it on hold if we was going to do it, but I had it in my back pocket. I'm feeling a little good, but I have 7 points that Jerry Jones and Steven Jones need to listen to, and it is my sales pitch to Jerry and Steven. I'm going to give y'all one of the points, and that is fan engagement, because as we heard so many times today, so many people call in. We heard Pastor Tab. We heard the last caller. We heard Lou come in. So many different people have so many different ideas and philosophies about what will help us in this all-in soft rebuild. So everything is crucial right now. Everything is crucial and time is of the essence. Because guess what? We still, at the end of the day, it is a quest for 6. So, hey, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I told y'all it wasn't going to be no smoke today, but good, better, best, got dog it, never let it rest till your good becomes your better and your better becomes your best. Until next time, Cowboys Nation, y'all be blessed.
And this stream was brought to you by BetUS, where you can receive 150% bonus on your first deposit, 125% on your next 2 deposits of $2,000, promo code YouTube 150. New promotions going on where you can claim 200% on your sign-up bonus with betus.com/casino. They go up the ante one more time and give you a crypto bonus. So, man, I appreciate y'all rocking with your boy, man, your boys. Next week, we going to have Coach Amp. This is another fire watch party, and we going to keep this up all the way up into the Super Bowl. Y'all stay up. Peace.